Let's see where we're at. And hey, Born in Pluto, it's good to see you. This is the one scene that always has lyrics. Because it's not like saying words, to me this sounds like the Sims soundtrack, which Andy loves the Sims. Okay, so I'm just gonna go to the place where we need to solve this puzzle, but let me know if you can think of what we have to do. So we're at the psychic, and we're supposed to figure out how to prove that Jeremy's been here, right? So we can go in the door. Just a little refresher here.
Locked.
Oh, we have to buzz, that's right.
Yes?
Hi, it's me again.
Oh, hello. Do come in.
By the way,
Please, sit.
she's out of stream right now, but... Oh, you know what? Maybe I didn't set that up on this one. Dang it. I'm trying to show you my remote camera. Actually, if I take this, oh my goodness, and aim it down. Oh, there it is. Now it's working. Oh, you know what? Oh, the camera's not really working very well, but there's a Jesse shot right there. Libertalia, thank you so much for the subscription. Let me hide that camera real quick. She's on my lap. Andy thinks I'm abusing Pumpkin. Libertalia, thank you so much for the subscription. That is so awesome of you. 2 months. Holy cow, thank you. Jesse says, thank you. Oh, thank you, Libertalia. You're so good to my papa. You want her? Andy's at the doorway right now. What are you doing with Jesse? She wanted to be here. Want to go with your mama now? Go with your mama now? She was climbing up on the chair. Andy's trying to bogart all the dogs. She already has 2 dogs in her office. Got one. Nope. Now she's comfy. Just laid down in my lap. Where are they? Wait, what? The other 2 dogs are in this chair? What are you talking about? I don't get it. Andy's too clever for me. What's that? Libertalia, I'll be lurking while I get ready for work, but I'm happy to be here. We're happy to have you. Thank you for the lurk while you're getting ready. Let's see. And I saw that Fairweather said, I missed so many streams. This is the 2nd or 3rd game. This is the 4th game in the Blackwell series. There's 5 in total. The second one was actually a prequel, kind of. It took place in the 70s. But 1, 3, and 4 are kind of in succession. Oh, baby. She's trying to get Jesse out of here. Have her. She stole my dog. Okay, so where we're at, we are talking to the psychic and we're trying to find out how can we convince her that we know Jeremy was here and she needs to tell us what happened. So we can ask about him.
Are you sure a Jeremy Sams didn't come to see you?
As I said, I'm afraid I can't tell you that. Like any healer, I believe in confidentiality.
So she thinks she's a doctor. Let's see, why did you change the voice for thanking people for subscriptions? Just to do something a little different. Make, I don't know, more of a fanfare about it kind of thing. Sometimes I'll do this voice. Sometimes
We'll get creepy with it.
and other times we'll make it big and epic. It just depends. We change it up.
Do you know anything about the High Line?
I know nothing more than anybody else, I'm sure.
Now the High Line was where Jeremy was killed. There's like the chalk outline of his body.
Could you tell me why Penelope came to see you?
I'm afraid not. Our sessions are private.
Penelope Haynes, that's the old woman in the nursing home that told us that we need to get over here. Let's see, I thought it might have been another technical difficulty. Does the echo kind of sound like a problem more than a feature? Echo, echo. I'll have to listen back on stream. I'm not sure exactly how that one sounds.
Are you sure you can't tell me about Gavin? I think it could be very important.
Be that as it may, I have said all I will say on the matter.
So Gavin is like the cult leader of this whole group. So that's who we really want to get to.
Thanks for listening, Lisa. I'll get back to you about fixing my problem.
Of course. Have a good night.
So, as you can see, I can just talk about those 4 things. She won't give me any information, and I can't use items in that room. So what do you guys think we could do to prove that Jeremy was here? Do you guys have any ideas? I'll give you a sec, because I did not figure this out on my own. I looked this up. If we did stumble upon this, it would have been totally by accident. It would have been like the right place at the right time. If that gives you any hint.
Should psychics really advertise themselves like this? Maybe I've been going about this the wrong way.
Something to do with the scene of his death. Nope. It actually has to do with this area right here. But that's a good idea. I mean, you would think to check the autopsy, or not the autopsy, but the scene of the crime, just to see if there's any proof. In the bin. So if we look in here...
I am not picking through random trash.
He just says, nope.
Just a trash can, part of the mayor's anti-litter campaign.
And I think we looked at that the first time we came here. There's a mailbox.
It's a mailbox. Oh, I can't get it open.
She can't do anything with that either. And from what I can tell, there's really nothing... Oh, there's a window.
I can't open it from out here. I can't see inside.
So she can't seem to do anything with the window. So I think we'll go ahead and just do it. Check this out. We're supposed to use the phone and call Jeremy. Remember, Jeremy lost his phone, right? He thinks he has it because he's a ghost, but he doesn't actually have his phone, and nobody knows where it is. So we call Jeremy. Come on.
Hi, you've reached Jeremy Sams. Please leave a message.
So you were kind of right, Blaze. It is in the bin. I just never would have known to make a random phone call here to make the trash can ring to find it. Like, I have no problem looking that kind of stuff up. I never would have got that. Not in a million years. I know, exactly. And that's why we were stuck for a good 20, 30 minutes at the end of the stream. So I feel good about that lookup. Wadjet.
God, that's disgusting. Is Jeremy's phone really under all that?
Only one way to find out.
You gonna help or what?
Like he could.
Being dead means I don't have to pick through garbage. It's one of the perks.
Right. Found it. Jeremy better appreciate this.
Okay, so now maybe we can look at stuff on his phone? Look, it looks like an old school phone. What year does this take place? It's after 2006. So, smartphones were becoming a thing.
It's Jeremy's phone. I found it in the trash.
Oh, we can't actually use it though.
It's Jeremy's.
Unfortunately, we can't show it to her because we can't use items, but maybe if we talk to her, she'll have a new dialogue option about the phone. Let's see if we look at where's our notes? Oh wait, it's here, huh? There we go. Yeah, see, there's no new notes for the phone, but sometimes there's just like an extra dialogue option. I'm just gonna
Locked.
check real quick.
Yes.
Hi, it's me again.
Oh, hello. Do come in.
Let's see, the first game was 2006. Okay, I remember that date.
Please,
Third game,
sit.
6 months later. This game is sometime after. I'm gonna guess maybe 2008, 2009. Ah, see, we can ask her about Jeremy's phone.
Lisa, I found Jeremy's phone. It was outside, in the trash.
Liar
It's a public
face.
street.
So he was here.
He might have been outside. I cannot say.
She's a liar.
I know you spoke to Jeremy, Lisa. Why are you lying to me?
Lying? What makes you think that?
I'm psychic. I just know, or Jeremy told me. You know, she might actually believe that Jeremy told me, because she's into the whole spiritual stuff. Maybe she would actually think, wow, maybe you can talk to ghosts, which we can.
Jeremy told me.
Didn't you tell me he was dead? Whatever he told you, it's not true. I never spoke to anyone named Jeremy. I think this interview is at an end. It's very clear that I will be unable to help you. Your mind is closed off. You aren't seeking help. You only want to destroy.
What? No, I only want to...
Your very presence is damaging the aura of peace I spent years trying to create. I insist that you leave, and I also insist you give up this line of inquiry.
Give up? That's not an option. Not for me.
Ooh,
Nevertheless,
nice music.
My friend came to see you, and then he was killed. You can either help me, or you can get in my way. But one way or another, I'm gonna find out what happened. I'll be in touch.
Dang. Rosa is like totally different than from the
Smooth
first
exit.
game.
Whatever. Let's just get out of here.
She's like so confident and ballsy now. I love it. So you were saying the face cam's slightly covering the dialogue in the options. Oh, it looks like the face cam is just slightly over the edge. Let me fix that real quick. In other words, I'm just trying to scam people and you're making it harder, right? Let's see. Let me go back to this camera. Watch the magic stream. Oop. How's that? Nope, still a little bit off. I don't think OBS knows how to like attach things very succinctly. You have to kind of go pixel by pixel, from what I can tell. There might be some options I haven't looked at though. That's pretty close. There we go. Now I shouldn't be covering any of the game. You tell that bitch, Rosa. So I don't think we're talking to her anymore. Let's go talk to Jeremy. Now I have no idea what to do. That was the only thing I looked up.
Come on in. Oh, hi, Rosa. Make yourself at home.
I always do.
Jeremy?
Yes?
About your phone.
You wrote in your notes that you lost your phone.
Did I?
Yes, you did.
If I did, I must have found it. Got it right here. See?
You don't have it, I have it. Wait, can I use my phone on him maybe?
Well, I better get going.
All right. Thanks again, Rosa.
There's no new dialogue options there. Let's try to use the phone on him.
Jeremy, I've got something to show you. But before I do, could I see your phone?
What, this?
Yes. Now take a look here.
I don't get it. You've got the same phone as me?
Nope.
No, Jeremy, it's your phone.
No, it's not. I've got mine right here. I called you, remember?
I don't know how you did that, but that's not your phone. This is. You lost it outside of Lisa's. It was in the trash can.
That's impossible.
I called it. It rang. It's yours.
No, this is a trick.
Jeremy.
No! Just when I'm getting close, you're trying to confuse me. You're trying to make me forget. Forget my appointment.
Appointment?
Yes, at the High Line. I'm meeting with someone who will explain everything. I'm going. Don't try and stop me.
Oh, we have to meet him there. Okay, we should probably save it. I don't know when we're gonna hit like a critical mass of like ending A or ending B, but let's go ahead and save it here. Just in case. Let's see, bye. Give me your phone, please. What was kind of funny is, remember in the very beginning, we were like, okay, if he was dead, how did he call us? And we were making the joke that like whatever flu he said he had killed him as we were on our way to his house, which obviously didn't happen. He'd been dead for a while. I guess the only way he was able to call us is because we can talk to the dead, so maybe his phone somehow psychically rang our phone, and because we can talk to the dead, we could hear him? I don't know. Kind of a weird explanation, but I guess I'll buy it. So we are going to the High Line. Oh, poor Jeremy.
It's been a few years since I saw him. He looks exactly the same. I guess he always will now. Jeremy?
I was here. This is me. I was standing right there. Then I heard a pop, and then I was calling you with a phone that couldn't exist. Somehow, I just knew you were the one who could help me.
Like I said, it's what we do.
Could you tell us who you were meeting here?
I was meeting a man named Gavin. Lisa arranged it. I've heard stories. People change around him. They destroy their lives, sometimes even die. Die like I died.
Jeremy, I'm so sorry.
It's one more.
No, it's okay. I don't know why, but I feel good. Relieved, even. You'll find him, won't you? You can take over?
We'll find him, Jeremy. This won't happen to anybody else.
Thank you. I'm ready.
Actually, could you please give us more information before we take you to the other side?
There's nothing more to say.
Dang, I know, we still have questions. And I think he's starting to remember stuff, so he should be able to tell us who he was meeting, where he is, that kind of stuff. Video games have taught us to never trust a guy named Gavin. Well, who else is a Gavin in video games? I'm trying to remember one. I know of a Gavin musician, but I can't think of a Gavin in a game.
It's been a few years since I...
Dang, I don't think we can get any more info. Alright, so we got to go to Joey and use the tie. Tie will help take him into the next world.
Jeremy, it's time.
And it always knocks us out.
This is incredible. All this time, I never imagined. This is your life now.
This is my life now.
Not quite the village eye, is it?
Beats writing book reviews.
Oh, the Gavin in Detroit.
So
Duh.
I guess I should just
Yeah, the light.
I really need to play that game
go
again.
through it.
Just go through it.
Hey, Wolverine, how's it going? How did your Red Dead stream go, by the
he's
way?
gone.
You okay?
Sure. Nothing an entire bottle of wine won't fix.
Well, you know what they say. Bacchus knows best.
That was like the easiest one, once you use the tie, to just have him go. Sometimes you have to talk to him, you gotta fight back and
Not
forth.
bad for a night's work.
I guess. We still don't know how or why Jeremy was killed.
That's not really our problem, is it?
It
Maybe.
is now.
It's just kind of personal this time.
Yeah, I get it. Look, you get some sleep. You might feel different tomorrow.
Yeah, you're right. It's been a long night.
This can't be the end of the game.
Joey,
Yeah?
the old man at the nursing home. Who is he?
Get some sleep, Red.
Ah. I really want to know who he is. Oh, what's this? Breaking news.
Was revealed to be Jeremy Sams, a reporter at the City Post newspaper. No suspect is in custody yet. The police issued a statement to say that their investigations are continuing and advise everyone to avoid the High Line after dark.
Or just avoid that cult. Interesting, they never watch TV. Let's see. Oh, your stream was fun, but you're having a bad night, though. Sorry, not in the best mood, fighting with a friend. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Wolverine. Yeah, arguments or any kind of, like, just quarrels with friends are never fun. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. Sometimes when those things spark up, what sucks is, like, I don't know, from my experience, both parties, of course, usually in an argument, think they're right. And sometimes you just got to be like, you know what? Even if one person can't convince the other party, you just kind of have to, like, agree to disagree and just kind of, like, make up and move on because it's not worth fighting over. But that's still no fun. I'm so sorry to hear that. Right. So that was just a warning saying, don't go where this dead body was found. Okay. Sounds like a good idea. Really quiet all of a sudden. I don't like it.
He's not going anywhere, as usual. Hey, Joey?
What's going on?
Tell us about the old man.
About that guy in the nursing home.
He's nobody, sweetheart. Absolutely nobody.
You didn't act like he was nobody.
Look, he's not a spook, so he's not our problem.
And when he dies?
I said he's not our problem, so drop it.
He was just a tragedy. That's all he was. Hey, Rangus, I'm glad you can make it.
All right, let's get out of here.
After you, doll.
We actually have less notes now. It took one of our options away. Penelope.
So what do you think?
I think that Lisa Tenzin was throwing us a line. She's had some time to stew. Let's shake her and see what falls out.
That's all for now.
Yeah.
Lisa, okay. Guess we can go back there. Why is it so quiet in here? Heard Andy. Very quiet, I can hear everything. Alright, back to this jerk psychic. Let's see, did you see Rosa's face when she said matchmaker didn't act like he was nobody? Oh yeah, that judging, like, kind of face. Yeah, I love that. You know, I noticed something. I don't know what it was, but I was looking for screenshots of this game to post on, like, Discord and Twitter when I posted that we were going live. And the screenshots that I found had, like, super high-resolution pictures for the people talking. Much better looking than what's in the game. I don't know why. I don't know if that was like some weird art that they put on top of the game screenshot, or if there's like options to have different graphics, although I don't see any options, so I'm not sure. It was interesting. I was gonna say maybe it was a screenshot for a different game, but I'm not sure. I don't think it was a fifth game. That smug confidence is such a difference from her first game personality, when she was like the most awkward, kind of like shy person ever. She couldn't even talk to her neighbor, just to be like, hey, I need help getting in my apartment. I don't know if you remember that first puzzle. That was funny. Oops.
Locked.
Sorry, I'm not seeing clients tonight.
Hi, Lisa? Hello? Well, that was rude.
Crap, well, we're not getting in there. Let's see, I see what you mean. Looking at Discord now, you're playing a re-release of the game, right? I believe so. We're just playing the Steam version. I don't know what this game originally came out on. It could have come out on itch.io or something else before, and then Steam later. See, I'll always remember that first puzzle, Rainbow. That was the one, and welcome, Rainbow. It's good to see you. That's the one with, that, what's his name? I can't think of the name, but he was like the doorman to our apartment. We couldn't even go home. Let's see, there is a separate executable with options on the install directory, but I recommend not messing with it. Ooh, now you got me curious, Rengus. See, the thing is that portrait is more high-res, but it's much less detailed. I think those original portraits are what got now as an update. Okay, so maybe... because now it looks more pixel art, which to me, this fits the game graphics better. The artwork in the screenshot I took was it was too high-res for the game, you know what I mean? Like, it didn't match.
I can't see inside. I can't open it from out here. It's a mail... Oh, I can't get it open.
Okay, so she's not letting us in. The game's been remastered. Not that I know of, Rainbow. I'm not sure. But now I'm really curious why that screenshot looked different. So I'm wondering if we can call the psychic real quick. Yeah, Google. There's no results for the name Lisa. Sorry. Looks like there's no new emails. We haven't called Sam in a while. This is the police officer.
Durkin.
Hi, it's me again.
We could say we found Jeremy's phone.
I found Jeremy's phone outside of a psychic's office.
You did, huh? Where is it?
I've got it with me. Hello?
You found potential evidence and removed it from the scene?
Oops.
Yes?
Forget it. It's just junk now.
Aw.
I was just checking in. Any word on Jeremy's murder?
Nothing yet. We're working on it. You got anything for us?
Not really.
I don't have anything else for you.
Good night.
Let's see, I guess that they intentionally redid the portraits to be more pixely, but with more detailed facial expression. Well, that's good. Actually, I mean, I kind of prefer the pixel art versus that kind of like high res. It kind of looked like a Flash game, to be honest. All right, so we're not making any progress here. Let's see where else we can go. It's a new day. Whenever there's a new day, everything changes. That's the hospital. Check the High Line real quick.
That's just more.
I'm always worried that guy's just going to appear. A little creepy here. By the way, no spoilers, but did anybody see It 2 this weekend? I'm really excited to watch it, but we didn't get a chance to go. We might go this coming weekend. We'll see. Alright, what about Seagram? This is where the old lady is. Let's see, in retrospect, what do you think of Unbound's lack of the portraits? I wasn't a fan of the lack of the portraits. I definitely missed them, and I was happy they came back. That was number 2 that missed the portraits, right? Let's see, I need to watch the first one first. Oh, you do? Do you like horror movies, Pluto? I actually really like the first one. I also really like the old 1990 version with, what's his name? I can't think of the actor's name, but the guy that played Pennywise, he's awesome. It's really cheesy, but it's fun. Let's see, I haven't seen it yet, but I really want to check it out sometime. Tim Curry, that's it. Name just wasn't coming to me. Love Tim Curry. Oh, I love horror movies. You'll probably enjoy it. I thought the first one was really well done. It does some things different than the book, but I would say it was probably a little bit more accurate to the book than the 1990s miniseries. But it makes sense because the miniseries was like ancient and on television, so they couldn't show half the stuff they wanted to. They couldn't make it rated R. Hey, Cyrite, how's it going? Welcome. And congratulations on your 1 year of streaming, Cyrite. That is fantastic. I think our 1 year... I should have looked up the date. I think my birthday on Twitch is like really soon. Today's the 10th. I'll double check. I meant to do that last month and I didn't. Because my birthday is like, it's in September. Because we went on our honeymoon, we came back, and that's when I started like really streaming again. Because I had tested out like, is October? I didn't stream before that at all? Okay, I'll double check the date. See, thanks, I appreciate it. Of course, Cyrite, that is so cool. Let's see, I liked him in Clue in the Net. I don't remember him in the Net, Rainbow. I've seen it, but I saw it once. That's with Sandra Bullock, right? I saw it years ago. Clue, he was awesome. I remember him in that movie with the monkeys. Not Planet of the Apes. Congo? I think he was in Congo. And he was in Legend. He plays like the devil with these huge horns. It looks awesome. And of course, Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Hi again.
Hello.
Thanks for the help.
Have a good day.
Shortest conversation ever. But yes, if you like Tim Curry, Rainbow, you should probably check out the old It, if you haven't seen it. Let's see, this weekend I didn't go many places because of my car. Finally got it fixed today. Ooh, what was the problem, Rainbow? Okay, so there's 2 floors we can go to. We can go to the old lady's room, or we can go to where she is. I think that's where we want to go first. Nobody here. Interesting. Oh, wait a second. Was it daytime before, and now we're here at nighttime? I thought we went to bed and then woke up. Let's see. Tim Curry is easily the best part of the old It miniseries. Yeah, without a doubt. Like, he carries that movie on his shoulders, but he's so much fun. Alright, so oh, she's not in her room either. Where the heck did they put their old people? Can I get in here?
Locked.
Oh, and I don't have the key anymore. Okay, so we must not need to go in here. Let's see. It was a rough stream. I lost my whole team, but I will be battling the Elite for Friday. Nice. Bummer, you almost lost your whole team. So what happens in that game when you die, Sarai? If you lose your whole team, do you just have to reload at the last point you saved, or do you get to like retry? Let's see. It was the water pump. The oil change guy scared me, saying it was the head gasket, but my friends at the mechanic shop were like, nope, water pump. Much less costly repair. Dude, never trust mechanics. It sucks because like, I don't know much about cars. I could do computers, but not cars. So when I go to get my car worked on and it's something really expensive, I have to try to find a friend that knows a lot more than I do to check it out. All right, so I don't think there's anything we can do here. Now, lucky with computer problems, my mother-in-law was having all kinds of weird problems with her computer, and she was very worried because she wanted to play World of Warcraft, and with Classic coming out, and she couldn't, it just wouldn't run. And she was thinking that, my computer's old, I need to get a whole new one. I'm like, no, you got a video card. Most of the computer's old, but the video card is decent, and that should be more than enough for World of Warcraft. So I played around with it a little bit, cleared up some junk, reinstalled the video card drivers. She's good to go. I could fix my computer too. Yeah, I'm much better with computers than cars. Let's see, if I lose my whole team and white out, is that what they call it when you die? I gotta restart the whole game. Whoa, the biggest downside in the newer Pokemon games are so the story and cutscene heavy. It would be a chore to get back to where I was, but it's all good. Man, that sucks. I have to start the whole game over. That's like hardcore mode. I was AFK. Anything important happened? Well, I'm not sure where you went AFK, Blaze, but like, were you there when we watched? I think you said you saw the TV and it was like breaking news and whatnot. We haven't done much since then. We went to Lisa to try to get in there and talk to her, and she basically said, screw you, I'm not talking to you. So I'm not really sure what to do next. We've gone to both these places. We're kind of out of options. Maybe we just have to pester her.
Hey, Joey?
What's going on?
Anyway, I wanted to say hi before I go to bed. Much love. I'll get some good sleep. Sarai, it's good to see you as always. Take care, dude. And congratulations again on 1 year of streaming. Do plan your next move again.
So what do you think?
I think that Lisa Tenzin was throwing us a line. She's had some time to stew. Let's shake her and see what falls out.
That's what I was
That's all
trying
for
to
now.
do.
Yeah.
But she won't even answer the door. Let's see, I left to get a drink right as you were saying you didn't remember Tim Curry in the net. Okay, yeah, you didn't miss too much. Just her telling us to screw off. Let's try again.
Sorry, I'm not seeing clients tonight.
Aha, so I do have more options. Don't go away.
Don't go anywhere, Lisa. I need to talk to you. Hello? Damn it.
Say Jeremy next time.
Sorry, I'm not seeing clients tonight.
Let's see. Oh, Tim Curry was a voice in the Net TV series. He played a sorcerer. Wait, what? I was thinking you were talking about the Net movie, which came out like in the early 90s with Sandra Bullock. It was about like the internet and like them spying on you with like cameras everywhere. And I was like, I don't remember Tim Curry in that, but I also don't remember that movie very well. But there's a TV show with a sorcerer. Okay. Let's see. I just had to fix my computer. I thought I'd lost everything on my hard drive, but somehow I got it all working without losing any data. Brilliant, Ginger. Now that you've had that near-death experience, back up your data. Get like a nice big USB drive or a separate hard drive and throw all your important stuff on there. Just a word of advice. Always back up your pictures, documents, videos that you've taken, things like that. Everything else you can replace. If you have games installed, if you have music downloaded, stuff like that, you can always get that again. But pictures, you don't want to lose those. The Net movie, yes, there was a TV series based on it back in the late 90s. And there's a sorcerer in it. That's where you lost me. I was thinking when you say sorcerer, I think like a wizard or something, you know, like King Arthur kind of times. But fantasy. I'm in the Net and a sorcerer? What? All right, let's say Jeremy.
Look, you've had some time to think about it. Maybe we can talk about Jeremy now. Guess that's a no.
We'll just have to try all the options. Oh, that was a username. Okay, that makes way more sense now. So like Sandra Bullock is running from cameras and everything. All of a sudden Gandalf just pops out of nowhere. I'm like, what the heck movie did you watch?
Sorry, I'm not seeing clients tonight.
Yeah, The Net is an American drama series based on the 1995 film of the same name. The series starred Brooke Langdon as Angela Bennett, and the character Sandra Bullock played in the film. Plus Gandalf. Or just someone with a sorcerer username. That makes way more sense. Like Neo. Wait!
Wait! Hello? Damn it.
So we're going to go through all these, and none of them are going to work.
Sorry,
Why not?
it's personal. Please come back tomorrow.
Hello?
So she says come back tomorrow. It makes me want to go back to our apartment, go back to sleep, come back tomorrow. Gandalf setting up a firewall like, you shall not pass. That was brilliant. Never forget, Neo's real name is Tom. I had forgotten that, actually. Do you remember his last name in the movie? Anderson, right? Mr. Anderson. Tom Anderson? I remember Anderson, but I forgot Tom. Maybe we can use press pass.
I'm not sure what that...
No?
I'm not...
Let's see, maybe we could do something with the mailbox.
I'm not... That doesn't... I don't see... Locked.
Where's a brick when you need it? Just smash a window.
I can't open... I can't...
Oh wait, what am I doing?
Sorry.
It's me. Hello?
I can get in the door anytime I want. Has it been that long that I forgot that I could just take Joey and go right through? And we're in. Sometimes I forget that I have a ghost buddy. He's also called the One. One is an anagram of Neo. I remember hearing about that. Let's see, the TV series is pretty hilarious to watch, seeing the TV special effects trying to visualize the internet. I loved it. Have you guys ever watched that? It's like a British, like a BCC show called The IT Crowd. It's a really funny show if you've never watched it. It's not super long. It's not like a big time investment. But there's this one episode where they have this black box. And I remember that the IT Crowd basically say, BBC? BCC? No, BBS. British Broadcasting. No, BBC. British Broadcasting Channel. But the IT guys, there's like these two guys that work together in the IT group, and they have their manager that doesn't know anything about IT stuff. Well, they have this black box, and they basically say it's the internet. All of the internet is in this little black box, right? And the manager buys it. She's like, wow, why is it here? Why do we have the entire internet in our office? And they just say, oh, we are, troubleshooting it or something. So she thinks that this is so cool. She has this big meeting with all the important people in the company. They have this black box like on a pedestal. And I remember everybody's like oohing and ahhing that this little box contains all of the internet. It's like so important. And I think during her speech, she like bumps it and the thing crashes to the floor and breaks. And everybody at the meeting starts freaking out, thinking the internet is gone, their company is bankrupt, all this stuff. People start jumping out of windows and just going crazy. It's ridiculous, but it's pretty funny. Oh, corporation. I was thinking it was channel. The British Broadcasting Corporation, except in porn where it means something else. Ooh. Don't remember that episode. If you haven't seen it, there's not a whole lot of episodes. You should check it out. There was that one, and there's another really funny one where I remember the guy with the big hair, he was walking outside and there was like nobody around. It was real quiet. And he's like, he looks over to the side and there's a bunch of people on the side of the street with like police and stuff all behind a line, like a crime line, And he's like, what's going on? And he sees this little robot right next to him disarming a bomb. So he's standing right next to a bomb. And he's like, doesn't know what to do. And he's like, hey, how are you guys controlling that bomb? What kind of operating system are you using? And the guy controlling the bomb says, it's Windows Vista. And then the guy freaks out because obviously Vista's garbage. And he's like, we're all gonna die. I love IT Crowd. Let's see, 01899. What is that, Ginger? Is that a reference to the show I'm not getting? Let's see, I was about to say, I've only seen a couple clips of the show, and that was one of them. The one with that... Wait, sing it. 0118999819991199725. I still don't get it. I have to watch that clip. Let's see, that's so cool. I would enjoy those jokes. Yeah, if you like nerdy jokes, it's a really good show.
What do you want me to do? Blow on it?
Actually, yes.
Not sure what blowing on that will achieve.
Darn it.
What do you want me to do? Full of pseudo-mystic junk. Wouldn't want to read them even if I could. It does nothing for me. No idea who that is.
You know, this one's weird. All the artwork in the game has been like actual artwork, but this picture looks like a photograph, like a real life photograph. They just kind of pixelized. Let's see, it's a joke in the show where the national emergency number was changed from 999 to that. Oh my gosh. Imagine 911 here being something ridiculous like that. That's funny. Good luck with that emergency. Just found the new emote. Oh, how do you like it, Rainbow? That one just got approved on Sunday. And because we hit the subscriber threshold needed for 4 emotes, I took one from tier 2 and moved it to tier 1. But it's going to take however long their approval process is to reapprove it, unfortunately, which sucks. But we should get it pretty soon. And it's Jessie holding a heart, which is just ridiculously cute. And you guys have given me, if you haven't already checked the Discord, you guys have given me a bunch of ideas for a new emote that we can create. I was going to actually kind of turn them into a poll and let you guys vote on it. And once we do that, I'll commission it to get done. I know, I love those. There's only one more that you guys, nobody has, because it's like $25 to get that one. It's stupid. But the tier 3 emote is a rest in peace with Gus as a Grim Reaper with a scythe looking all menacing.
Huh, classy. Huh, classy. More mystic crap. Just for the atmosphere, I guess.
So obviously he doesn't believe any of this stuff. I love that relentless. All the emotes, Blaze. They're all just floating all over the place. You can only do 5 at a time. I had to put a limit on that because you can make it huge, but then people would just spam emotes like crazy, and there's just nothing but emotes. You can't even see me. Actually, maybe that's a feature.
Nothing on there but junk. Cuckoo is certainly the word for the broad who lives here.
Oh, Joey.
None of them mean anything to me.
Photo here.
Is that Danny? Is that you?
Who's Danny?
How the hell did Lisa get this?
I love the Georgie that she made it looking straight at the camera because it's cool to put like wings and arms and stuff on Georgie. That's awesome. The funny thing, hey, how's it going? I almost missed you and all the emotes going on right now.
How the hell did Lisa get this? How the hell?
Okay, is there anything in the photo we need to pinpoint? Sometimes you can look at something more specific. Doesn't look like it. So what's going on here? It looks like she's sitting on some boxes. He's cutting open. Is that a sheet? Looks like he's holding scissors. How are you doing, a funny thing?
She's staring at that photograph. Couldn't talk to her even if I wanted to.
You should blow on her.
I'm not gonna waste my breath on her.
Joey.
Looks like an urn for somebody's ashes. Just your standard cabinet.
So those ashes is probably the person in that photo, maybe.
Looks like a phone to me.
We gotta explore her house, find out what's going on here.
Ah, too far away from red. This is as far as I can go.
Wait, you can't go up?
Ah.
Aw. Oh, creepy bird.
What sort of person puts that kind of thing on a shelf?
Can we be a douche and blow in the ashes? We can certainly try.
Not sure what blowing on that will achieve.
Darn it. That was a good idea.
Not sure. Not sure. Not sure. Not sure what I'll gain by blowing that all over the room.
See, he could actually blow the photo over, but not going to do it.
I can't pick that up.
What do we need to know about this? I wouldn't even know what to tell Rosa. By the way, has Joey always called Rosa Red? Or did he used to just call her Rosa? I find it interesting that she seems to live behind her scamming premises. Yeah, it looks like she just kind of turned a room in her apartment into, you know, the fortune teller room. Although, with restaurants, it's very common.
She knows him. That phony knows him.
Knows who?
Danny Marconi, that's who.
The old
Who
guy?
is Danny Marconi?
Remember that old guy in the nursing home?
Ah.
She's mooning over a picture of him. I don't like where this is going, not one bit.
I think it's time that you tell us who the hell that guy is, Joey.
Joey?
Yeah?
Nope, can't.
That's
talk
all
to him.
for now.
Yeah.
So now we can actually ask him, or ask her about the guy.
Sorry, I'm not seeing clients tonight.
Let's see, I think I heard Red back in Legacy. Okay, so it's been for a long time. Oh, he used to call her Bright Eyes. That's right, Rengus. I remember that. And am I saying that right, Rengus? Or do you prefer it, or am I pronouncing it differently? Because I hate to use somebody's name for a long time, and then they tell me, actually, it's this. And I'm like, well, I feel stupid. I am saying it right? Okay, whew. Thank you. Danny Marconi.
Do you know a Danny Marconi?
What about him?
Let me in and I'll tell you.
No, I don't think so. Goodbye.
Really? I was thinking that had to do it.
Sorry, I'm not seeing clients tonight.
A la Sirai. Right, I called him Siri for so long. Like when you talk to your phone. Siri.
About Danny Marconi.
What about him?
Oh, see, I feel like we need more dialogue options right here, but we can't say anything.
Let me in and I'll tell you.
No.
Joey.
Let's have a
need your
little
help.
talk.
Yeah.
I think that Lisa Tenza, she's had some time to
Nope, nothing else.
All right,
Sure.
Actually, do we have a new dialogue option now? Oh, we should search for him. Danny Marconi. Try that. I think it's spelled like that. Maybe I misspelled it.
Joey, I'd like.
Yeah,
So what do you?
I think.
And there's no way
That's
to look
all.
up the
Yeah.
name without actually doing this again.
Sorry.
DANNYMARCONI. I think I spelled that correctly. Me again.
It's me again. Hello?
Did you see that? She kind of did this. Like she was looking at the buzzer. Okay. Danny, M-A-R-C-O-N-I. We could just try Daniel. That's a good idea. We could also just try Marconi. Danny? Why do you hate me, Oogle? Oogle? Alright. We're not getting anywhere there. What about Sam Durkin? We might be able to ask him about it. We could also try going back to the old folks' home.
Hi, it's me again.
Nope, we cannot ask about Marconi.
I don't have anything else for you.
Good night.
Oogle, the world's worst search engine. It's pretty much not online. You know, I feel like I've tried it so many times with no results, it might as well be dead. Alright, so let's go back to the old folks' home, see if we can talk to Danny. He seemed to know our Joey. Although it's weird, last time I went up here there was nobody. They all went to bed. Oh, stay where you are. I have an idea. So we should check... Wait. Oh, that paper's not there anymore. I was gonna say we could have Joey look at the paper to find out what room Danny Marconi's in. Maybe we can just ask her.
Hi again.
Hello.
There we go.
Do you have a patient here named Danny Marconi?
Yes, we do. Are you a relative?
No, I'm just hoping to ask him some questions.
Oh, I'm sorry to be the one to tell you this, but he passed away earlier this afternoon.
Are you kidding me?
I see.
It was peaceful. He just went quietly in his sleep.
Thanks for letting me know.
Yeah, good for him. What do we come here for anyway? Come on, let's blow.
Sorry to bother you. So, do you want to talk about it?
It's ancient history. There's nothing to say. Let's just get a move on.
Well, if anything, that might make our life easier. If Marconi's dead, he's a ghost, and now we can talk to him, yeah? Although that's only if he stays here. Some ghosts, I think, pass without any problem. Let's see if he's hiding out here. It's a good place for a ghost. How do you summon a Danny Marconi if you need one? Okay. Let's see if we can go home. Marconi sounds like a food. Macaroni. Danny Macaroni.
I don't need to use that phone. I'm mobile now.
Then why do you still have it? It sounds like a pasta. Uh-oh, the tiredness is setting in for me. And it's like super... Is it super early for you or super late for you, Blaze? Nate, how's it going, buddy? It's good to see you, man. Welcome. How's your Tuesday going, Nate?
I don't need anything from that.
Not sure how we would even get in touch with this Marconi. It's going pretty good. Excellent, dude. Good to hear that. Wait a second. Now that he's dead, I think we still need to go... Oh, I can't even go there anymore. Because she just left. I was going to say, maybe we can still go upstairs in the old folks' home, and the ghost will be there. But nope, nobody. Let's see, I got my new phone today, and work went well. What kind of phone did you get, Nate? Are you an iPhone or are you an Android person? I forget. Let's see, I've been awake since 7 a.m. It's currently 4:11 a.m. I'm not going to sleep until after college at this point. Oh, poor place. The stream is killing you. What did I do? Did you guys see that? What in the heck was that? It like threw up a bunch of code on the screen. I wasn't sure what that was. Ooh, a Galaxy S9. Nice. What did you upgrade from? Don't break the game, John. I know I should save it right now before I break it. For realsies. Luckily it recovered, whatever happened. Do it again, break it! Used to use an iPhone, but I switched to Samsung Galaxy A5 in 2017, about 2 years ago. Nice. I've been Android pretty much the whole time. I've used iPhones very sparingly.
Sorry, I'm not seeing clients tonight.
I wonder if I have any more options. John, what did I miss? Hey, Janie, how's it going? So, basically, so far the stream, I don't know if you were here for the end of the previous stream, but we were trying to find out information from the psychic about Jeremy. We had to call his phone number, which made his missing cell phone ring in the trash can, which I thought was a really stupid puzzle. But we picked up the phone, we had that, we convinced Jeremy that he was dead, we helped him to the other side. We found out that the psychic who's hiding information from us, because she knows whoever killed Jeremy probably. He knows that old guy that was in the retirement home that Joey knew. So he went to go talk to him. He already died. The guy passed away. So, yeah, it's kind of interesting. So now that we know he's dead, I want to talk to her again and say, hey, that Danny Marconi, he's actually dead already.
About Danny Marconi.
What about him?
He dead. He died today.
I know he died this afternoon.
And?
And I wanted to talk to you about him.
Yesterday, you threatened me. Today, you want to talk about my grandfather.
Wait, grandfather?
He was your grandfather?
Yes. If you didn't know that, why are you here asking about him?
Grandfather? I can't believe it.
Well,
Mutual friend. Let's go with that. That's kind of true. I think Joey's kind of a mutual friend, maybe at one point. Let's see. Phone in the trash can or next to the trash can or hidden somewhere in the house. Seems like a common video game puzzle. It was more of the puzzle was cryptic enough where they didn't give us hints that we were really looking for the phone, you know? If they had told us, like, you need to find the phone, it's probably somewhere near the psychics. Then I could see me thinking to actually call the phone number here and it being in the trash. But they just kind of said, the phone's missing, nobody knows where it is. Like, it could be anywhere.
we have a mutual friend.
really? And who might that be?
It's complicated.
Uh-huh. I ask you again. How do you know my grandfather?
Just told? Alright. We'll say I'm psychic. Or no, we can actually say Joey.
A little help here.
Just tell her this.
Man, these are tricky. Okay, he had a shop on Grand Street. He used to be a tailor. He had slicked back hair and a pencil mustache. Maybe none of those seem like particular, like, oh, that's got to be the right answer. Just say he used to be a tailor. Maybe less people would know that.
He used to be a tailor.
There are a million ways you could have known that.
Fine. Tell her everyone called him Danny Boy and he hated it.
What?
Just say it.
Everyone called him Danny Boy, and he hated it.
Excuse me?
He drank whiskey straight with no ice. He put salt on everything. He played the clarinet like he was born with it in his hand. He would have sold his soul to play at the supper club. And he was madly, madly in love with a singer named Linda.
Madly in love with a singer named Linda.
Get in.
Just pick that one perfect one. It's like, how are you going to remember all that?
Linda was my grandmother. She died before I was born.
Thank heaven for small favors. Seeing you would have broken her heart.
You're for real,
Aw.
aren't you? You're one of them?
What? Let's see, slick back hair and a pencil mustache. So he was Gomez Adams. Oh, I love the Adams family. I wish they could have made more of those, you know? I thought both of them were good. And is it Raul Julia? He played the perfect Gomez. Let's see, I like how she asked, how do you know him? And one of your options was, I knew him. Oh, come right in. That makes total sense. Yeah, that was way too much to remember. I was like, he just spat out like 8 lines. Good luck. Although, Rainbow, I will say, when there's like a translator, sometimes the person spouts out like a whole paragraph, and then the translator has to like repeat what they said right afterwards. I'm amazed they remember that. I'm guessing they probably paraphrase quite a bit, you know, because how could you do all that? But people are pretty good at that. Is it weird that I thought Joy would say he was madly in love with someone called Joey? That would be perfect, a funny thing. She's like, get in. How do you know Joey? Dronin, at least we're not talking through a buzzer. Now I don't feel like ordering fast food. Womp, 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 womp. I hate those fast food. Hi, baby. Heard that. Oh, Georgie. Hi, Georgie. Georgie heard me going womp womp. I just put in an order for fast food. Come on, buddy. Oh, Georgie. People haven't seen a puppy in way too long. Oh, yeah. Angry Georgie emotes. Are you going to be angry for us, Georgie, or are you going to be nice? All big young. There's no mom here today, so he'll probably be angry. See, when I cuddle him and hug him, he's so happy. When I try to lift him... You gotta be faster than the Georgie. Nice Georgie. Little gremlin. Oh, Georgie with the singing. I love it. I think there's a microphone emote too, which is perfect. I hope they keep those emotes. That's amazing. Hi, Jesse. All right. So where were we before the Georgie singing? See, some of those gremlin noises sound so human, just like somebody going. Arr, 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 arr. I want to know what she said about them. She asked us if we were one of them.
Them? No, I'm not falling for that. I've been nothing but loyal over the years. You have no reason to test me like this.
Look at her, shaking like a leaf.
Just because there was that bit of trouble with the reporter...
You mean his murder?
I am not responsible for that. Why now? If what I suspect is true, you people have looked the other way for years. Why the change of heart?
So she thinks we're with a group coming here to kill her because she screwed up something. Yeah, she thinks we're in the cult. I want to know more about your suspicions. Gavin has killed someone. Well, we don't know Gavin actually killed him. We just think he did. I want to ask her about her suspicion. Let's make it true.
What exactly do you suspect?
Oh no, I keep my suspicions to myself. I'm safe if I don't act on them.
Look, I'm just a friend of Jeremy's. I want to know what happened, that's all. Whoever Gavin is, he needs to be stopped.
I want to believe you.
Then what's the problem?
Look, what if I tell you my suspicions and I'm wrong? You think I can just walk away?
So what do you suggest?
I'll give you the names of the last 2 clients I referred to Gavin. That's harmless enough. You look into them. You find anything, maybe we can talk.
A cult. All right. I mean, what options do we have? Like, not work with her? Then where are we going? Nowhere.
Fine, give them to me.
Here.
So these are 2 people she sent
Thanks.
to Gavin.
I will get to the bottom of this.
Is that right?
I hope so. But until you do, leave me out of it. Now get out. I've done all I can.
You guys have to see this.
Is this what you lived for, Danny? Was it worth it? You were a good man, Danny. You deserved a better legacy than this. Well, maybe we both did.
So it looks like we've got to track down these 2 names.
Huh? Oh, sure. Who are they?
We've got a Tiffany Walters. She lives on Thompson Street, just south of Washington Square.
And the other?
Jamie Graham. She's a student up at Columbia.
Didn't you go to school there?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Hey, we might see some familiar faces at the school. That's exciting. Jessie is so cute. Oh my goodness. She's been begging to come back on my lap. After Georgie nearly bit my hand off, Jessie needs to comfort me. You're such a good girl. Yeah. A cult? Is it run by anathema device? Wait, what is that? Let's see, oh my god. The word I was going to use for the streams, TLAB. Oh, somebody said the magic word, Blaze. Did no one get my joke? It was just in the game. Oh, which word was it? I did not get it, Janie. I haven't paid my overdue campus library fees. They will hunt you down, Dronin. And I'm not sure if I said hi. I saw you chat earlier. Welcome, Dronin. Good to see you. Let's go to Tiffany first. This does not look familiar.
Charming.
We're in the crappy side of town.
Tiffany's name is written on her buzzer. She's in apartment 2, right on the ground floor.
How convenient.
It's a bunch of mailboxes. Tiffany's mailbox is on the bottom row.
There's mailbox 2.
It looks the same as all the others. Locked.
Darn it. I got it. Not the joke, but the pecan pie. Ooh, you have pecan pie? You just realized something else. Let's see. Anathema device is an occultist from Good Omens. I don't even know what Good Omens is. You guys are way more cultured than I am. Let's see. Tiffany and Jamie are the names of the 2 girls who used to be in my class. It's funny. Small world.
Flyers for guitar lessons, computer repair, and furniture. Although this one looks interesting.
Well, hello. Attention, fellow residents. It has come to my attention. Attention, resident. It has come to my attention that many of you here have set up insecure Wi-Fi networks for your apartment. That's fine, assuming you want every NYU student on the block to leech off you and slow your system to a crawl. If you are like the rest of us, you might want to learn how to add a password to your system. And here's one piece of advice for free. Your dog's name is not a secure password. Concerned resident. Well, that's kind of cool. So that just tells me that we need to maybe use our phone to try to hack into their Wi-Fi. Although, like, we don't know the name of their dog. And honestly, have never really seen a Wi-Fi option on the phone, but maybe there is. Dave, stop predicting my future and putting it in your games. Dave Gilbert? Learn how to add a password. Why would you ever have an open Wi-Fi? That's scary. Hunter 2. Is that your Wi-Fi password, Blaze? I see. Good Omens is a comedy fantasy novel by Terry Pratchett. I've heard that name before. And Neil Gaiman. Both respected authors. There was recently a TV miniseries adaptation. Good Omens. Is that on Netflix? Let's see. I help folks with passwords at my job all the time. So many try to make their username and password. Oh, they try to make their username their password. Or they make their password. You know what gets me, Rainbow, is if you have to reset someone's password and they say, I know I was doing it right. It's like, no, you weren't. You know what your password is, but you didn't type it right. And somehow you screwed it up 3 times. Suck. See, Hunter 2 is a famous meme. The kid gets tricked into giving out his password. Hunter 2. See, oh, it's on Prime, not Netflix. Okay. 6 episodes. Oh, it's short. That sounds easily digestible. I might check that out. Okay, so before we hack into this, we should probably check our phone. See if we can look at what. See, there's like no functions for Wi-Fi or anything. Ah, there's a new email though from Scott Haynes. My name is Scott Haynes. My wife Madison told me you were badgering her and my mother with questions yesterday. Our family has been through a tremendous ordeal and don't need you stirring things up. I don't want to get the police involved, but I will. Scott Haynes. Here's my question. How in the heck did you get my email address? 626? You're still at 19, Blaze. It's been a little while since you moved up. It looks like in the top 20, those are harder places to progress through. The first 400, easy. Or I guess it'd be, yeah, 450. So the first 420 are easy to get through. Screw you, Scott. We're investigating a murder. Linz, how's it going, Linz? Welcome. Alright. Maybe we should search for their names. Plus, you get to watch David Tennant strut around like the love child of Freddie Mercury and Mick Jagger. Good old David Tennant. Unfortunately, they didn't put the names in there.
That doesn't make...
I think it told me the name right here, though.
Tiffany's name is written on her buzzer. She's in apartment 2, right on the ground floor.
Let's see, I missed the Just a Tragedy emote. We turned it into a Gus as Eli from Unavowed, basically cosplaying, face palming, saying tragedy. Oh, you missed the original. Maybe we can add it at some point. Or if you guys don't like the Gus one as much, we can swap it back. Maybe we can just go to the room.
Locked.
No. Alright, let's try the buzzer.
No response.
Unfortunately, it didn't put the name in our thing to search. I'd have to go out to the map to look at the name. Which says Tiffany. That's not very useful.
Sneaking through the Columbia campus at night isn't how I envisioned coming back here.
Joey!
Keypad locks. Those are new.
You're totally right. Why do I forget that I have a ghost that can go through walls? Alright, come here, Joey. I need your ghostly abilities.
Stay close to the door, Red. I'm heading in.
After you, Joey.
Let's see. To do otherwise,
Hello?
keep the new one. It would be just a tragedy. She's a ghost, too.
Hi there.
What? Who are you? How'd you get in?
Oh,
Wait, so does everybody that we send in there? Or that the... that's what it seems like. Everybody that the psychic gets in touch with this guy, Gavin, gets killed. Let's see. You like them both? Let's see. Oh, I wasn't implying to switch them. I prefer the Gus one. Okay. You just missed the other one, but you like the Gus one as well. That works. Well, when we eventually do partner, we'll have tons of emotes to do. Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. I love Beetlejuice. Did you guys ever watch the Beetlejuice cartoon on Nickelodeon back in the day? I love that show. I think it was on Nickelodeon. Maybe it wasn't. I'm a friend.
I'm a friend. I came to check up on you. I heard you weren't feeling well.
Really? Oh, how nice. It makes my day when people care.
Huh?
Dang.
I can see right through you, mister.
You're not the only one.
Oh, shut up! You think you're so clever? You think you're so charming?
Can't blame a guy for trying.
Well, take it somewhere else. I've had enough.
Enough of what?
I'm turning my back now. I want to be left alone.
Oh, this one's gonna be a tough cookie to crack. Let's see, I was watching Amber play Life is Strange, and she kept forgetting Max could rewind time, just like you keep forgetting you can go through walls. It's so funny, like, especially because this game kind of changes mechanics every once in a while. So sometimes you can do one thing and then the next game you can't. Although that's no excuse, because I think in this game, every single chapter, we can always go through walls. I just keep forgetting. Alright, what can we look at here? There's a photo back here.
There's a message written on this photo. Rachel and Tiff. We rocked? I don't get it.
Just because Joey doesn't understand the slang. Everyone forgets the rewind power. Also, I mean, you get so engrossed in the story, you don't and think like, oh, let's stop the progress and go backwards immediately. Unless something bad happens, then usually you remember.
It looks like Tiffany. I guess she worked in an office before she died? I can only assume her name is Rachel. We rocked. What the hell does that mean?
Oh, Joey. Yeah, I don't see much else to look at. Have you ever played a game for like hours and hours, and then you find out either online reading about the game, or maybe you look at the instruction manual for something, and there's some like ability that you could do that you just never knew about? You know, like I played some games where I would play 10, 20 hours, and then I found out, wait, I can like double jump, or I can do some like weird ability that I just never knew about. Oh, that drives me crazy. Like, how did I not ever look that up? Running in Borderlands. You walked everywhere in Borderlands, Janie? That's awful. Oh, that must have sucked. That happened to me with her story. Oh, what happened in her story? Man, yeah, whenever that happens in a game, oh, I feel so stupid. It's like, come on, John. How did you not try that? Oh, Linz. That's an interesting connection. So Rainbow was saying they were watching Amber play. Joey said her name was Rachel. Rachel, Amber, Life is Strange. I can't wait for Life is Strange 2 to wrap up in December. Then we can stream it. Oh, you didn't know you could organize the clips to watch in order. I found out after finishing it. That just like, you're like, what did I do with all that time? I'm sure there's something I don't know about telling lies that I wish I knew right now.
No good. This is as far as I can move.
Darn.
That's Thompson Street out there.
Here, let's see if we can ask her about Rachel.
Hello again.
What?
Hello again. What's your name?
So, you're Tiffany Walters, aren't you?
Yeah, that's me. Whatever.
Well, we've confirmed that at least.
Let's see, I'll be playing it as well, so we should choose different paths from one another. Heck yeah, Linz. I have no idea. I usually try to do... I don't know, those games don't necessarily have like a good and evil path. It's kind of like a... Usually they give you bad situations. Do you want to do this crappy option or this crappy option?
So what's your beef anyway? I never had a broad so angry with me. Not before dinner anyway.
Just leave me alone.
In actuality, when we do stream that game, it'll probably be Andy playing. She played through Life is Strange 1 and Before the Storm, so she'll probably play this one too.
So, I hate to be the one to tell you this, but you're dead.
What?
You're a ghost. You're haunting your own apartment.
I'm what? That's rich. Really rich. I thought I'd heard them all, but that one... Just leave me alone.
You would think if she thought she was alive, she'd be more shocked that there's somebody in her room, in her house, you know? Does that ever work, Joey? Never the first time, Rangus. Never. Maybe in between the years that we've missed, it happened once. Let's see, it did get confusing too when Amber played BTS with a lot of Rachel Amber. Funny coincidence. Oh, look at all these new options we have. So we've never talked to her at all. We're just going to go through all of them.
Are you familiar with Jeremy Sams, a reporter for the City Post?
What? No.
About Highline.
Have you ever been up to the Highline?
What? No.
Gavin?
Do you know anyone named Gavin?
Gavin?
Yeah. You know him?
There we go.
I don't know.
You don't know.
Oh, you do know.
Forget it.
You do know, Gavin.
So, does the name Jamie Graham ring a bell?
No, just leave me alone.
See, Gavin? Yeah, we were just talking about Gavin earlier from Detroit. Did you miss the Truncadia stream? What? No. You know, this game has a lot of things that are like repeated over and over. My favorite was that guy in the... I'm hoping he's still there because we're going back to the college. But in the college dorm room, did you have more questions for me? Oh, that guy was great.
So, tell me about yourself, Tiffany.
Nice try, but I don't think so.
Dang. All right. How about your friend Rachel? This is going to strike a chord.
That's a cute picture there of you. Who's your friend?
Stop with the personal questions. It's my life. I made my choices. I'll deal with them. Just leave me alone.
We're not getting much of anything. I wonder if we can repeat something.
That's a cute picture there of...
Stop with the... It's just...
Same thing.
About this Gavin fella.
I told you I don't know.
So you say.
No, I can't.
You can't say?
Why are you bothering me? Just leave me alone.
Well, see you around.
Yeah, see ya.
We didn't get too far that time. Is he going to take care of trash from dinner? Oh, we'll see you soon, Janie. Very good being responsible. Let's see, sometimes there's a joke that's not funny the first time, but if it keeps repeating, soon I can't stop laughing. Or it's something that's not even a joke, but because it's repeated so often, we turn it into a joke. Those are the best. Nice picture. Who's your friend? I make my own choices. Jeez, lady, come on. Let's see, I like the roommate in the first game of the series. She kept repeating, you can leave now, and you didn't leave. Wait, this is that goth girl, right, Linz? Or was it the one that was in our same room? I can't think of what her name was. Kelly, that was it. Yeah, she was cool. And she ended up being like really smart or something, didn't she? Okay, let me make sure. Oh, there's papers here. You can almost miss that.
Looks like a pretty threatening letter from someone called STP.
STP. When I think of STP, I think of Stone Temple Pilots. To Tiffany Walters, your final payment. Miss Walters, as per our agreement, your final balance owed has been directly deposited into the account we have on file. We would also like to remind you not to harass our client further. This includes phone calls, emails, text messages, and personal visits. We have received numerous complaints. If these actions continue, will we be forced to take the appropriate police action? We hope it does not come to this. We appreciate your compliance in this matter. So, she owed money to these people. They got the final payment, and then they also asked them to stop harassing the client. I don't think we know enough about this. But we have a new thing to talk to. We should ask her right now. STP, some turkey burgers and pie.
Hello again.
What?
That's what you had for dinner. Okay, I remembered the pie you mentioned. Turkey burgers, that sounds good. I haven't had a turkey burger ever. How about the Stone Temple Pilots?
Could you tell me what STP stands for?
Stop with the personal questions. It's my life. I made my choices. I'll deal with them. Just leave me alone.
All right. All right, lady.
Well, see you around.
Yeah.
I think this game also got rid of the mechanic where you can combine things.
So how did it go?
She's a spook, all right. Pretty recent one, too.
Just like Jeremy.
Yeah.
A coincidence. So there's no way Rosa is going to be able to buzz her or anything. Hey, welcome back, Janie. We just talked to that ghost some more, and we found out some information on some paperwork about some company called STP that she owed money to, and they also told her to stop harassing clients, whatever that means. So, got a little bit of info, but let's go to the new place. I can hear the dogs barking in the background. I think if I talk, you guys can hear it, but if I don't talk, the mic won't pick it up. Yeah, I don't see the mic moving. That's good. Let's see. I missed my chicken pizza. I murdered it. The crust was chicken instead of bread. It was a keto recipe. Wait, that was chicken crust, Linz? I had no idea. I know you posted on there the picture, but I had no idea the actual crust was chicken. That's really cool. Let's see. What's the full name of Seagram? Ooh. I'm not sure, Blaze, but that's a good idea. Maybe that's the STP. They say, I guess you could owe them money, and you could be bothering their client, you know, one of the old people there. Let's see, seeing Janie's username reminds me, I was playing Catherine, and the game was talking about spring blocks, but the subtitles said sproing blocks, and made me laugh. Sproing? Springs? Janie Springs? Janie Sproings. John was like, chicken crust? This is a thing? I've had regular crust. I've had gluten-free crust, obviously. And I've heard... You hear Georgie barking now? I think you hear him when I'm talking. Because the way microphones work and trying to isolate sound is they have something called the noise gate, where you can tell the microphone, unless you hear a volume that's, you know, so loud, don't even pick it up. So Georgie on the other side of the house, if I don't talk, it won't pick it up. But if I'm talking, then the microphone opens up and allows all the sound through, so then you can hear Georgie. Seagram Assisted Living. Darn it. Let's see, I saw a pizza with cauliflower crust at the store. Never tried it. I have tried cauliflower crust, Rainbow. It can be very difficult to make at home unless you add more flour to it, but then that kind of defeats the purpose of cauliflower. But it's pretty good. Jamie. We're going to Jamie. Unfortunately, I don't see our favorite resident guy here to try to stop us. many questions. Let's see, I had pizza crust which tasted like it was made of sugar. It was sweet. Was it good or was it just like, ew?
There's a keypad on this door.
Ooh. You know we're gonna find that out.
Hello? Looks like the coast is clear.
He's yelling, "Father, come get me. I must sing the song of my people." Unfortunately, because it's been warm, we have just the windows and the doors open, and Georgie probably heard something outside. He's barking at nothing. Adrian was only in the first game, but he'll live on in our heart. He'll live on in our questions.
Looks like textbooks.
All right, let's find that code.
Looks like a poster for a band called Epileptic Fish? Seriously, Epileptic Fish.
That's a pretty cool band name. Let's see. Perhaps Joey saw Joey in real life. Oh, what if my place was haunted?
I know what this is. It's a cassette player. I think it replaced the 8-track not too long ago.
Not too long ago, Joey?
Those are some fearsome looking shoes. Looks like a bunch of junk to me.
Strange case. Yeah, not long ago, like 30 years ago. All right, here's probably a laptop.
I have no idea what this thing is. Looks like a schedule of some kind. Every item is marked by a letter and number code. I can't make heads or tails of it.
Or is it a schedule?
Well, we've learned one thing by coming here. Jamie's a slob. Looks like a bunch of junk to me.
Joey doesn't know what a laptop is? He seems to purposely try to avoid technology, Linz. There's nothing we can look at there. Man, I was hoping there would be something that we could... like a note? Ooh, there's a note on the door. Here we go.
It says, "Remember Waterloo."
Crap. Oh, you know what? I mean, if I was more of a history buff, I would probably know exactly what the date is off the top of my head. I do not, but I'm going to look up Waterloo and we'll probably get a date. The Battle of Waterloo. The Battle of Waterloo was fought in June 1815 near Waterloo in present-day Belgium, then part of the United Kingdom of the Netherlands. 1815. History major. Oh, beat me to it, Janie. Fight me. You can duel if you like. I don't want to duel you. You were correct.
There's a keypad on this door.
1815. 8. What's funny is she has a note that says "Remember Waterloo" on the inside of her door. That does not help her when she's stuck on the outside. That's something you would keep in your wallet or something.
It's a small laptop.
Crap. We might not have the password to that yet.
This looks like a class schedule. I recognize a bunch of the course codes from when I studied here.
You remember that after all this time?
It wasn't that long ago.
If you say so.
Let's see. She's mostly taking English and history classes.
Uh-huh.
Now this is interesting. She's taking the same writing class that I did.
That's interesting.
Well, it is to me. She's even got the same professor.
I love it. So she's saying, I wasn't in school that long ago. And Joey's like, really? But when he looks at a cassette player and he thinks of 8 tracks, he says, that wasn't that long ago. He has no concept of time. I say fight me way too much for someone who is 5'3" and has a really low pain tolerance. You're kind of like Jessie. Jessie's a little puppy, but she thinks she's a massive dog, which is really funny. If she plays tug-of-war with Gus or Georgie, if she starts to lose, which she will because she weighs like 5-6 pounds, she starts to growl when she's pulling like, "Argh." The other dogs just drop it. Jessie is totally the alpha. She would, if somebody broke in the house, Jessie would be the first one attacking. Let's see. I say fight me too much for someone who will cry if someone even raises their voice at me. Oh, relentless. Let's see. It always puzzled me in Life is Strange 1 that Dana was locked in her room by Juliet from the inside. I mean, some doors are like that, but it's not common. Like, that's weird. Hug relentless. Oh, we need to create a hug command. That's a good idea, Janie. Why is there no hug command? So let me know what you guys think the hug command should do exactly. We need to think of what the hug command should say. Oh, no hugs from me, relentless. Everybody hug relentless. We all love relentless. Yeah, just let me know what you want the actual hug text to say. Hugs relentless into the next century. See, that sounds painful. That sounds like, what is it, Of Mice and Men just crushing relentless to death.
Random knickknacks and boxes of cosmetics. Nothing important. A set of drawers.
On password.
There's nothing useful in there.
Dang it.
Just some textbooks covering a variety of subjects. They seem to be the only books in the room. You would think a college kid would have more than this.
We can pretend to have a hug command. I'll create one. I just don't know what Robocadia should say when we hug.
This is really old. It's got a cassette player and everything. Does anyone listen to cassette tapes anymore? It must be something she had as a child.
Poor Joey says, oh, it's like brand new. Let's see, I wasn't paying attention, but then I heard Of Mice and Men and I was drawn back in. We were talking about hugging relentless into the next century, which sounds very painful to me. 10 out of 10 solid literary reference. That was a good book, and actually I remember they made us like watch the movie in class after we had read that, and I thought that movie was pretty good too.
Ouch. Those heels look like they'd hurt. I'm not here to steal shoes.
Wit.
No point. It doesn't even have a tape inside. It must have sentimental value of some kind. I don't need Jamie's class schedule.
Let's see. Someone hugs someone. Can Jesse, Gus, and Georgie come too? Or we could just add them into there. It'll say, like, Janie Springs, Jesse, Georgie, and Gus all surround and hug relentless. Or something like that. Also, that's a huge hug if you think about how near the start of the century we are. It's hug to death. What could this password be? Password. Dang. Oh, what if it's nothing? Nope. Can't just press enter. I like hugs. I'll say it again. Fight me. Fight you for hugs.
Looks like a poster for a band called Epileptic Fish. I've heard of those guys. I'm not sure they play together anymore.
That could be a password. Try incorrect as the password. Try that. Epileptic. Is that how you spell that? Nope.
I'm a medium, not a maid.
But the password might be in those pants.
We don't need any of that stuff.
Let me make sure there's no pixels we're missing. I don't think so.
Joey, I'd like to talk to you.
What is it?
Let's see, but it says right there the password is incorrect. That's a response, not a statement.
I wonder if Professor Appleton remembers me.
Doubtful, but you never know.
Professor Appleton?
It's been so long since I took Professor Appleton's class. I wonder if she remembers me.
So Jamie's in this Elaine Appleton's class. Okay. Let's see, remember when you were playing the first Unavowed game and we tried to interact with things and Rosa kept saying she wasn't going to steal stuff from the hospital? I do relentless. Every time you touched anything, she immediately went to stealing. It's almost like the game scolds you for looking in irrelevant places. I guess it saves time. And especially with what's his name, Joey, I've kind of learned to only look at things. If you ever try to right click or left click on something, he just says, I'm a ghost, I can't touch that. I mean, he has a lot of funny responses for that, but you never get anywhere.
There's got to be a way to figure out what STP stands for.
Well, I'm drawing a blank. You?
I'm not just going to guess. There are better ways.
We could try combining STP for a password.
That's all for now.
Yeah.
Let's search for STP real quick. I don't know why I didn't think to do that.
There must be hundreds of possible results for STP. This isn't going to help me at all.
Darn. Let's see, my hug command is someone gives someone a nice big hug. Yay, all Vault Hunters deserve hugs. Well, that's cool because you're like, kind of focused on a single game. That's perfect. Is there anything Joey could do in here specifically? Probably not.
It says, remember Waterloo.
Let's try looking up one of those names that's in our notes. So we have Elaine Appleton. E-L-A-I-N-E. Appleton, okay. There we go. We got a phone number. Columbia University English Department, Elaine Appleton, Creative Writing. Office hours, 4 to 8 p.m. There's a phone number. There we go. Just call her in the middle of the night. No problem. Let's see. It was so funny when you tried to look at things and Rosa kept saying she wasn't going to steal them. And you were like, I don't want you to take them. I want you to look at it. And it was funny because I think when I first started that game, Relentless, I didn't realize that right click was a function to even look. I was just left clicking on everything. This is like one of the first games I've seen that had mouse buttons do different things, you know? So she's either a history major or an English major. That might help us with the password, Janie. All right, let's try Appleton. Guess he's adjusting herself.
Hello?
Hi, is this Elaine Appleton?
That's me. Who's this?
Rosangela Blackwell. I was in your class around 10 years ago.
Rosangela, yes, of course I remember you. It's been a long time. I saw you had a book published. Is that right?
Something like that. Do you have a few minutes?
Sure. What can I help you with?
She remembers you. Super terrific penguins. That's probably my favorite. Let's see. I'm sorry. I have not been chatting much. I'm just so upset. No worries at all, Wolverine. You want to talk about like what happened at all? Sometimes it's good to get stuff off your chest. But if you don't, totally understand. The sound of your voice is very therapeutic for me. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Wolverine. If I can do anything to help cheer you up, I'd be happy to. Most people either get therapy from my voice or I cure insomnia. If you're trying to go to bed, it's good to listen to my voice on a low volume, lay down and close your eyes. Put you right to sleep. Shockingly tight pants. That's me after Thanksgiving.
I'm surprised you remember me after all this time.
Well, it was my first year as a professor, and you did stand out.
I did?
The coffee? The cup you spilled all over my desk?
Oops.
Oh, God. I completely forgot about that.
I didn't. I had to let those papers dry out all night.
Are we a crappy student? All right, what about this Jamie?
I wanted to ask about a student of yours, Jamie Graham.
Oh, her, yes. So tragic what happened.
Tragic?
You mean you don't know? She died just last week.
No, I didn't.
Of course.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to be the one to tell you. Did you know her well?
No, not really. But could I ask you some questions about her?
I'm not sure what I can tell you that I already didn't tell the police, but go ahead.
I like that she's actually forthcoming with information. This is like the first person that's useful. Let's see, I wouldn't mind talking about it, but there's so much to talk about. I don't know if I can really explain it. Yeah, that's true, Wolverine. It can be really tough to, especially when it's like a long story and there's like a lot of history behind it, to really concisely like put it into chat. I totally understand, but if you want to try to paraphrase, we're always here to help. What was Jamie like?
What can you tell me about Jamie?
I hate to speak of her, but she was a disappointment.
How so?
At first, she was very keen about her work. She was a brilliant writer, but that brilliance soon faded. By midterm, she'd show up for class late and hungover, when she showed up at all. And as for what she was wearing, well, let's just say it wasn't appropriate.
Like those shoes? And if this helps cheer you up, Jessie says that she appreciates you. Don't be sad, Wolverine. Hi, Jessie. All right. So she was brilliant, but then she stopped being helpful.
What made her brilliant?
She had a way of infecting you with her passion. When she loved something, she could make you love it too. She had a keen interest in Middle Eastern history, so it was no surprise that most of her work had Middle Eastern themes to them. But as I said, that faded with time. She stopped having a passion for much of anything, I think. Such a waste.
I can ask that again.
What made her brilliant?
Well, like I said, she had a keen, but as such...
It's the same thing, okay. So why did she fade?
You said she faded. What do you think happened to her?
I don't know. I wish I did. At the time, I figured it was the typical story. Young, sheltered girl comes to the city and gets overwhelmed with the freedom of it all. Most adjust fine. Some, well, don't. I could tell she was troubled, but I learned long ago that it isn't my place to reach out. I remember you being a bit closed off, once upon a time.
Yes, well, we all change.
Might help cheer you up some more. Really hard to hold my phone aside. Hi, Jessie. What you doing down there? Whoa! Extreme close up. Oh, Nate, thank you so much for the biddies. Jessie wants to kiss my camera now. She was chewing her bone down there, if you could see that. Thank you so much for the bits, Nate. That's so nice of you. For the pups. Jessie's like, okay, I'm done. No more camera for me. And there goes Georgie. Let's see. I will be back later. Got to go hang with the fam for a bit. I will lurk in the meantime. Thank you for the lurk, Nate, and enjoy the family. Have some good family time. All right. What about her clothes? Why was she starting to dress all fancy?
What was wrong with her clothes?
I'm no prude, but what she was wearing should stay in Munray's where it belongs.
Munray's?
It's a nightclub. It's a popular hangout for the students here.
And Jamie went there?
She wore their t-shirts, so I'd assume yes. Although it was more like a half a shirt.
So how did Jamie die?
How did Jamie die?
I'm not sure. No foul play, if that's what you're asking. It was a clot in the brain or something like that.
Oh.
Really?
That's what the police said anyway.
Someone that young? That sucks. Let's see. So a friend of mine is in a long-distance relationship with this guy. He lives very far away. He is very insecure and upsets her. She calls and talks to him about problems in the relationship. Long-distance relationships, if you can avoid it, avoid it. They are so hard. Not to give forced advice, I mean, do what you want, but from my experience, the only time a long-distance relationship can really work well is if you've been together for a significant amount of time before you go long distance, because that kind of gives you time to build up that trust. I mean, everybody's different, but it seems like you have less struggles when you've known each other for a long time before you go long distance. 10% of strokes occur to people under 45. Well, that's scary, Janie. Is that something maybe you can find out from like hereditary history, if it's like common or not? That's frightening.
Why were the police involved? If she died by natural causes, why involve them?
I wondered the same thing myself. The detective, a man named Durkin, I believe, wasn't very forthcoming.
We know Durkin. Wow, look at all these options we have.
Do you know a guy named Jeremy Sams?
No, I don't know anyone with that name.
Let's see. Don't think I'd want to be in a relationship with someone insecure. Sounds stressful. Well, most people are like insecure about something. Maybe they're not like chronically insecure about everything. That sounds like what this guy is, but most people are insecure with like a little bit something here or there. I'm insecure about some things, but Annie knows what they are, and she knows how to help with that.
Do you ever go up to the High Line?
It's gorgeous, isn't it? My husband and I went for a walk there last summer.
But you haven't been back since.
No, we haven't. Why?
Oh, no reason.
Let's see. Risks include obesity, high blood pressure, diabetes, heart disease, smoking, heavy drug use. I think I might only have possibly one of those. One time when I went to the doctor a while back, and I don't go enough, he told me my blood pressure was a little high. Nothing to be worried about. It's just a little high. But all the other ones, I think I'm good on. Let's see. She called me today very upset, saying that he doesn't like her telling me things about the relationship. I understand he doesn't want her to talk about to me some things, but she does. Then she said that she was talking of suicide if she breaks up with him. And I just lost a family member because of suicide just a few days ago. Oh, that would be really upsetting. I saw you post something about that on Twitter, Wolverine. I'm so sorry to hear that you like lost your cousin or something, right? Terrible. I'm so sorry. So yeah, it also depends on how you handle your feelings of insecurity. I know I can be very insecure about a lot of things, but I know it stems from my own issues, and I handle those feelings accordingly. Yeah, that's a big thing, Relentless, is, I mean, I know the things I can be insecure about, so when I realize I'm having a problem, like starting to act insecure about whatever my insecurity is, I kind of reel myself in so I don't, make it negative for everybody around me.
Have you ever heard of a man named Gavin?
Gavin? Can't say I know any Gavins.
That's good. That's why you're still alive, teacher.
Is there anything else you could tell me about Jamie?
If there's anything specific you'd like to know, just...
Do you know a Tiffany?
Does the name Tiffany Walters mean anything to you?
No, I don't know anyone with that name.
Do you know anyone named Rachel?
I'm afraid not.
Have you ever heard of STP?
I'm afraid not.
You don't know Stone Temple Pilots?
That's who I'm talking to right now.
Okay, tell me more about Munrays.
So what is Munrays like?
I wouldn't know. My clubbing days are long gone. I'd just embarrass myself.
Do it, teacher. Cut loose. See, so because of that, I sent whispers to him telling him not to think of things like that. Now he's upset with me and her because she told him about it, and I guess he didn't want her to tell me. Yeah, because he had expressed that before, huh? So now it's just like putting you in the middle of this situation, which you're just trying to help. And now it's like, she's probably going to be mad at you because you messaged him directly, and he's mad at the both of you, her for telling you, and you for being in the middle of it. That sounds like a mess. Okay, I think we did everything, but I'm going to double check to see if I can do another one of these.
Why were the police involved? If she died by natural causes, why involve them?
Here we go.
I wondered the same thing myself. The detective, a man named Durkin, I believe,
Oh, we
wasn't
already heard
very
this.
forthcoming.
So we're going to have to ask Durkin about this. I think that's pretty much everything. Let's see, he's insecure about their relationship, and you were just trying to help. I know. And now she is upset with me saying why I did that, and she's afraid of losing him over getting me involved. And that's silly because you were just trying to help, and you doing what you did, in my opinion, isn't like way out of line to the point that if it's going to cause them to break up or him to do something like that, then that's on him. That's not on you, and it's not on her. That's totally in his court. He needs to be able to handle his insecurities, as we were talking about, and things like that. That's nobody else's fault.
I should get going.
Are you still in the city? We should have coffee sometime.
Oh, sure. I'm a bit wrapped up in the story, but maybe after?
Sure. You take care.
If anything, that's something that he should probably tell his girlfriend. Hey, I'm really not cool with you talking to other people about this, please don't. I know you did, but just please don't in the future. Something like that, like a reasonable response, Let's see. And I've been trying to call her and she's ignoring my calls. She sends me text messages saying he doesn't want to talk to her. Or she doesn't want her to talk to me. That honestly, it might just take a little time, Wolverine. Which it's hard to like wait because you're stressed and you're worried and you are just like stressed out the whole time, you know? But it might take them time for them to kind of figure out their thing or just cool down a little bit. And then she'll talk to you and hopefully they'll either come to a reasonable conclusion or then she'll start talking to you and you can reason with her, letting her know, like, hey, this isn't my fault. I was just trying to help. Especially when someone starts talking about suicide. Like, that's not something you should ever take lightly. Let's see, she's probably just upset about the whole situation and not necessarily upset with you, but she's certainly taking it out on you. There's only so much you can do. At some point, you have to step back and let them make their own decisions. Yeah, I feel like what Relentless said, that she's not mad at you, but she's upset with the situation. But the reason she's not talking to you is because the boyfriend said not to talk to you. So it sounds like he's not just insecure, but he's also very controlling. They need to get that stuff sorted out. I just feel so bad now because maybe I shouldn't have said anything to him, but because of recent events, I felt like I had to say something, and now I feel like I shouldn't have said anything. Honestly, if someone's talking about killing themselves, you did the right thing. It sucks that they don't like it. It sucks that it offended them or upset them, but that's just something they're going to have to get over. Like, you didn't do anything wrong, in my opinion. And especially when they do talk to you again, you can mention these things and just say, hey, this happened recently to me. And I know what a serious situation it is, somebody talking about killing themselves, so I was just trying to help. Like, you're not trying to butt in, you're not trying to get, like, you weren't trying to be nosy or anything, you were just trying to help. Yeah, I don't know the situation, but he seems extreme. It does sound pretty toxic in a way. Right. So I don't know that we can get anything else there right now. We need to find out password to that laptop, though. We might have got some new information for Janie, though. Wait, wrong one. That was Janie. I meant the other one, Tiffany. Unfortunately, only Joey can go through here.
Stay close to the door, Red. I'm heading in.
After you, Joey.
Let's see. Yeah, to be true, this is not the only fight that started with her because of him. He is very controlling. And that can be very abusive if it gets out of control. Like, that's something they need to, like, curb and figure out why he's doing it and get that to stop real quick. Let's see, I was on the phone with her this morning and she said, hold on, I have to text him or he's going to think I'm ignoring him. I was like, what, really? Yeah, deal with it. If it's going to take 5 minutes to respond, it's going to take 5 minutes to respond. Like, I don't know. That sounds bad.
Hello again.
What?
So we got some new places to talk to. Hopefully we can get some more information out of this.
Do you ever go to a nightclub called Munray's?
Why would I go to a place like that?
So she knows about it. That's just not her kind of place. Okay.
Have you ever heard of a professor named Elaine Appleton?
No, just leave me alone.
Yeah, she doesn't have any connection to that stuff. She's not going to tell me about STP.
Could you tell me what STP stands for?
Stop with the personal questions. It's my life. Just leave me alone.
Well, see you around.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing new for her.
Tip.
So, par for the course then.
Don't worry, we'll get her. We always do.
So what's tricky is he's going to have to convince her to leave the room because she's locked behind there. Otherwise, we can't actually use the tie.
Got a sec?
Yeah?
So, any ideas?
We need to find out more about Tiffany. Her friends, family. She's got to have somebody.
Friends and family. So maybe there's more we have to do on the cell phone.
That's all for.
Yeah.
Fortunately, our teacher didn't know her. I was hoping we get some more information out of that. But we should search for Munrays. There we go, we got an address. Voted the city's #1 nightclub by Time Magazine. Not Time Magazine, by Time In Magazine. All the best in house, trance, and electronica. Special guest DJ Tomo. You guys remember Tomo? If we search for Tomo, we get something really weird. Remember this? What if we search for DJ Tomo? The mystery of Tomo continues. Ah, nothing about Tomo there. Okay, now I'm curious to go to this nightclub and find out more about Tomo. I wonder if it's some kind of relation. Oh yeah.
A $20 cover for this dump? You got robbed.
What?
I said you got robbed.
What?
I look like a slob?
No. Well, yes, kinda. Just forget it.
Oh, Joey.
They look pretty engrossed, whoever they are.
Make small talk. See, old school, Rosa would never make small talk with these people.
Hi. They're ignoring me. Looks like it goes to an upstairs lounge.
Ooh, VIP lounge.
Looks like some kind of flat screen panel.
Let's see, I feel so crappy because of everything, and I just keep thinking about, I don't know why I'm sorry to cry in your stream, John Katie. I feel so bad. Wolverine, never feel bad about crying. I mean, we're all human. We all go through just all kinds of stuff in our lives. We have highs, we have lows. And I'm happy you're here so we can kind of help you talk through it, figure out what's going on, and maybe just hope you express more feelings. Even sometimes if there's nothing we can do to directly help, just talking about it can help you think about it, realize some things, and just over time, and hopefully get better. But don't worry about being in here at all chatting about that. Always happy to help. Search for a song. Oh, virtual DJ. It's not a real person. Darn it. Drunk guy.
He looks drunk, whoever he is. Hi. Hi? He's just looking at me funny. I guess he doesn't want to talk to me.
Poor Rosa. Yes, your feelings are always valid, and talking helps so much. It's weird. Like, sometimes when you bottle up and just think about it in your brain all the time, you kind of make it worse and worse. You just kind of stir in your own thoughts. But when you talk to it about it with other people, you kind of get to get different perspectives, and it can help. Let's see. Yes, thank you so much, John, and everyone here, because I've actually not cried since talking about it. Thank you so much for listening. Anytime, Wolverine. Always happy to help. And if you need to chat with us, like, off schedule on the Discord or whatever, feel free to chat with us there.
He's just leaning against the wall.
I remember when I was going through bad things, early 2000s or so, I was never in really any kind of online communities. So when I had some stuff that was just driving me crazy inside and bothering me, I would just be at home depressed. I lived alone at the time, and it got kind of dark, you know? You start to think about bad things and you just can't get out of it yourself. But then some friends would drag me out, we go grab a beer, I chat about it, and it helps so much. Even though nothing's changed, I didn't miraculously solve the problem, just talking about it with people helps a lot. So I know what you're feeling.
Hi. Hello. I can't just chat with some stranger. Not here, anyway.
I think you need to yell at these people. Hello! Honestly, I wouldn't pay $20 to get into this nightclub. Heck no. Nobody's even doing anything. They're just kind of like sitting there.
Excuse me, could I ask? Hello? Ow, hey, watch the arm. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Looks like the bartender. Hi. Hi, got a sec?
Wait,
Hello?
Even the bartender won't talk to us?
She's serving a bunch of customers on the other side. I can't get her attention.
Oh, I thought she was just staring there blankly.
I can't read the labels, but it looks like decent stuff to me. These are placed all over the club.
This is interesting music. Alright, I kind of want to play the song Tomo. Oh. Play Freebird. Okay, when we search for Tomo, all you need to know about Tomo is there is no Tomo. If you try to find Tomo, Tomo is already gone. I guess there's no song names there. This place is useless. What are we supposed to do here?
There's a sign that says the VIP area is closed. I could try and climb over, but I'd get caught instantly.
I don't think anybody would care. Nobody's moving here. So we can't go to the dance floor. We can't talk to anybody here right now. Oh, what about Joey? Joey, go to the VIP area. There we go. Let's see, I don't have an in-person support system. It's all online or via text. My parents don't understand that. And that's often true for a lot of people. You don't have, like, whether you moved away or your friends are moved away or whatever happened, like, you may not have people you can just chat to very easily locally. I was actually thinking before joining the stream going into Wynn's Discord and talking about how crappy I was feeling, but this morning I already went there to talk about my cousin. I didn't want to sound like a broken record. And I'm sure they wouldn't have cared either way. They're happy to help, but I'm glad you're able to come in here and chat with us too. Tomorrow, Tomo. No, wait. Tomorrow, Tomo. So there's a ghost right here. I'm not paying enough attention. Here's Jamie.
She seems like a decent enough kid. Jamie? You're Jamie Graham, aren't you?
Do I know you?
No, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Not yet, but I hope to change that.
You think so, huh?
Anyway, I'm Joey.
Uh-huh.
Holy crap, look at all the options. Are we trying to flirt with him? Or flirt with her? Are you alone?
Are you alone here tonight? That's a crime.
Whatever. I'm here with friends.
Friends, huh?
They'll be here any minute.
Well, in the meantime, how about we get to know each other?
How about not?
Oof. Come here often. I just want to hear all of Joey's pickup lines.
You come here often? Don't think I've seen you before.
Maybe you have, but I know I've never seen you.
Hey?
I wouldn't forget a Rat Pack reject like you. What's up with that, anyway?
Reject? I'll have you know, this fabric is top of the line.
Look at me, I'm impressed.
I think that was Gus that was just growling. The dogs are running around chasing each other. Tomo orega... No, that's not it either. Let's see. Tomorrow is already gone, though, for me. I gotta go to sleep. Oh no, you're going to bed, Rainbow? Let's see, that's the song running through my head right now from Annie. Oh, gotcha. So you head off to sleep. Well, thank you so much for hanging out, Rainbow. Always a pleasure to have you here. There goes the crazy dogs again. Aquarians are notoriously for being emotionally disconnected. That's me. I'm an Aquarius too. Good night, Rainbow. Take care. Get some good sleep.
Interesting music, huh?
It's alright.
Would you like a ghost drink?
So, how about a drink?
No thanks.
Thanks.
Come on, just one drink and a conversation. If you still don't like me, you can dump it on me. Deal?
Don't tempt me.
Aw, that's a good try. You're a Libra. Nice. You seem underage.
Are you even old enough to be in here?
Sure I am.
I've got the best ID money can buy.
Want to dance?
Care to dance?
Whatever. No, this music sucks.
Then why are you here? So what brings you here?
So, what brings you here?
It's a place to go, right?
It's a place, I'll give it that.
Oh, they just ran away. They were in here having Mortal Kombat. I was going to try to get some video for you guys. The dogs are full of energy right now. Let's see. Yes, John, I remember you are close to the cusp to right. Wait, what does that mean? Close to the cusp to right? Is that as far as being an Aquarius? Ghosts can float dance. That's true. They can dance.
Why are you being like this? You barely know me.
Oh, birthday's on the
Please.
cusp. Okay.
I've already got a dog back home.
Hey, now that's a bit uncalled for.
His name is Benji. You'd like him. You've got a lot in common.
This girl is not into us. My birthday's on the 26th of January. Oh, come on.
Why are you being like this? You barely know me.
Please. I've already got a dog back home.
Hey, now that's a bit uncalled for.
His name is Benji.
Benji.
You'd like him. You've got a lot in
Good
common.
idea. You guys are using those PhD brains. Nice.
Care to dance?
Whatever.
All right,
I've
let's
got a
go try that.
scram, but don't you go anywhere.
I make no promises.
Let's see, the first day of Aquarius is on the 21st. Oh yeah, so I'm right on there. Actually, I also think I am technically a millennial. So I was born in 82, so like I'm like one of the oldest millennials, which seems weird. I think of millennials as like kids, you know? But no, apparently I'm still in that group, that generation. But like most millennials, I think, are kind of categorized in that they've always had technology growing up, you know, like computers and phones and smart everything. Whereas me, I kind of grew up with a lot of electronics being very simple, and I got to see it all progress as I was a kid, you know? But I got to use a lot of computers before there was internet. You're a millennial too? Nice. We might all be in here, to be honest. Although, when does millennial start and the next generation begin? I'm not sure. Let's see, millennials used to mean young people. These days, it actually means a lot of millennials are adults with kids and jobs now, pretty much. 97 is the cutoff. Okay. So is that when you were born, Janie? Hi, baby. Just a sec. They're probably in the bag. Bag there. There's oversight. Didn't see in the bag today. Let's see, October 8th, 97. It's coming up quick. Less than a month till your birthday. How exciting. So 97. So you're going to be 23? 22? Still, that's super cool. All right, so we need to go back. No. Was that Janie's house? That was Janie's house. 22. Okay, I was right the first time. Oh, thank goodness. I don't have to type in that code every time. That's good. NG. Ah, it is password sensitive. Or case sensitive, I guess. So from Dawn Graham. Her name is... I think her last name is Graham as well. Hey kid, you doing okay? Just thought I'd check in. You doing alright out there? Things are the same back west. Drop your mother a line and let her know how you're doing. Everyone back here in Illinois misses you. Dad. Okay, so Dawn Graham is her dad. Sarah Elmale. Jamie, did you hear that Allie and John got married? I did not get married to Allie. They eloped last week. Made her mom furious. They're living in Mattoon now. You think they would want to move further away from here, but whatevs. Come visit soon. Alright, Lisa Tenzin. Jamie, I think I've taken you as far as I can, dear. This dark energy around you won't lift, and it might be beyond my abilities. Come by my office as soon as you can. I am going to send you to someone who can do the job better than I can. Lisa. So this is the fortune teller that sends her to go get killed. Seb Frederick. Hey Jamie, I wanted you to know I had a great time last night. The past few weeks have been great even. Want to get together tomorrow again? And Gavin. Thank you for getting in touch. Lisa told me about your problem, and I do believe I can help. It will require some extreme changes in your life, but I think you can handle it. Let's meet tomorrow, and remember, things are never as bad as they seem. Okay, and then from her dad again. Is what I'm hearing true? Are you really failing 3 subjects? Jamie, you were doing so well. What's gotten into you? Call me anytime. So it seems right after talking to Gavin, her grades start to slip. Okay, from Seb Frederick. You know what? Forget it. You want to get high and piss your life away in that Munray's dump? Then go right ahead. I don't care. I'm done. What the hell happened to you, Seb? So this is the guy that was dating her, I guess. And then this is her friend again. Jamie, is what they are saying true? Please answer and say it's not true. From Sarah. And from Jeremy Sams. We know Jeremy. Hi, my name is Jeremy Sams, and I'm a reporter for the City Post. I was hoping to chat with you about your experiences with Gavin. We can do it over the phone, or I can buy you a coffee. Lady's choice. And then from Seb again, this is like the boyfriend or something. You finally did it. You spiraled out of control and ended up right where I thought you would. Jesus. Why am I writing you? I know you're dead. This is stupid. I go to that nightclub, hoping to see you there. Why? I don't know. Why did you do this, Jamie? Everything was so good. Oh, that's sad. He sent her a message after she passed away. Let's see. And do you mind if I do a little self-promotion? Not at all, Janie. Yeah, go ahead. Let's see. Yeah, I didn't have internet or computer until I was in the 10th grade. Year 1999. That's a long time. I had a computer. I didn't have it personally, but there was a computer in my house when I was probably like around 10 years old or so. 10, 11. But a computer for me back then was like DOS, where you have to type in commands. It's just like a black screen and no Windows or anything. And we got Windows later, and that was fancy. And so I got to see the dark ages of computers and how everything slowly got better. And dial-up was terrible. Oh my goodness. I mean, I remember being excited when I first used internet at all. So dial-up was cool at the time, but yeah, I'm so happy dial-up is done. The dial-up sound, though, it is an interesting sound. It's kind of soothing in a way. Okay, do we get... we didn't get any new notes. I was hoping we'd have more talking points. We could search for these people. Seb Frederick. Let's try that real quick. Dang. Okay. Make sure we can search for anybody else here. We know Jeremy. Here we go. Sarah El Male. I might script that spelling. Sarah El Male. El Male, like that, I think. Is that how it was? Might have butchered it. No, I screwed it up, I think. E-L-M-A-L-E-H. Like that. Darn. What else we got? Dawngram. We know Lisa. I guess we'll try Dawngram. Okay, so apparently we didn't need to actually search for any of that stuff. We might have new talking points, though. Let's see, I remember it got much better after I graduated in 2002 when I had normal internet. It's probably around the same time we got broadband too. Although, depending on where you were in the country, some people got it way earlier than others. Let's see, I'm going to be doing a donation stream on the 25th of October, a Friday night, to support Gigi's Playhouse, a Down Syndrome Achievement Center that holds free programs for people of all ages with Down syndrome, like my babysitter. Oh, that's super cool, Janie. I like that. What are you planning on doing for the stream itself? I hear Andy shouting at the dogs. They must be doing something bad. Okay, so I guess we're going to go talk to her again and see if any of those new hints that we got Joey can use to start a conversation. Let's see, first 3 hours I'm not sure. Maybe Dauntless or picking up the Spyro games, and the second 3 hours will be D&D. Nice. Is it bad that I've never played Spyro the Dragon? It was kind of a little young for me when it came out. It skewed more towards like the younger audience, and I was, when did that come out? Like 98 or something like that? I was like late high school by then. So, never played a Spyro game. It is bad, John. You should feel bad. I played Crash Bandicoot, but I never played Spyro. My little brother was big into Spyro the Dragon. Maybe I'll have to pick up that Reignited series when it's on sale.
Jamie?
Oh, what?
Let's see, for some reason it never appealed to me. I mean, I'm sure it's a fun, whatchamacallit, like 3D platformer exploration game. But for me, it definitely seemed more geared towards my little brother. My game as a kid was Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, I love Sonic the Hedgehog, Super Mario Brothers. Those games are great. Let's see, Spyro and Crash were my favorites. And how old were you when those came out, Relentless?
Care to dance?
Whatever.
So I don't have any other dialogue options.
I've got a
for her.
scram.
Blow on it.
I don't think she'd appreciate me blowing air in her face.
Blow it in her ear. Not in her face. Hey, there's a sign here.
It says this room is off limits, but I think that only applies to living people.
Let's see. Ooh, first 3 hours I'll be playing WWE 2K20. Comes out a few days before. That's perfect, Janie, especially because it'll be like a brand new game. There'll be a lot of eyes on it. That'll be cool. Alright, so I know we're going to have to use this to request a song. I just don't know any song titles in this game. We have to somehow get a song title. So, for people that have played both, do you prefer Sonic the Hedgehog games, like the old ones, or the Mario games? I really enjoy Sonic, but I personally think the Mario games are... they're more involved, especially like the Super Mario World. I love that game. It just feels so huge and open and lots of secrets and exploration. Sonic games, they're a lot of fun because they're just so fast and frantic, but I never really feel like I'm exploring and finding everything. Usually I'm just like flying to the exit. But they are fun. I actually streamed Sonic Mania not too long ago. Let's see, I was born in 91, but I have no idea when those came out or how old I was when I actually played them. I just remember being about 8 years old. See, and that's perfect because I played Sonic the Hedgehog and Mario when I was like 8 to 12 years old. And for you, yeah, that Spyro was around that age for you, so that's like it hit you at the perfect time. It's already pre-ordered and everything. Nice, Janie. What are you getting it on? PlayStation, Xbox, PC? I don't even know if it's on PC. Oh, John, sorry, I remember when I first came in, you asked me how Red Dead Online update, and I think I answered you, but I was crying at the time, so I'm not sure what I said, but it was actually my hubby playing, not me. Okay, yeah, because I didn't actually get to jump in the stream. I got a notification that somebody was online, and I saw that you were streaming, so I'm like, oh, cool, Wolverine's on, but I didn't get a chance to jump in and chat. Hot take, Super Mario World is super overrated. I would duel you right now, except you would probably just steal my points. My fake points. Screw that, it's worth it. I'm dueling you. Super Mario World is the second or first best Mario game, I believe. Mario 3 is up there too, but Super Mario World is close. If you're talking about the 2D ones, of course. Let's see, I gotta type this out on my tablet. I challenge you to a duel, sir. Let's see. I didn't grow up on video games. I grew up on audiobooks. Ah, you won. Apparently, Mario World is overrated. Dang it. Foiled again. I didn't grow up on video games. I grew up on audiobooks. I would just sit and listen to audiobooks and draw or crochet or do origami. Oh, that's really cool, Janie. Let's see. He was streaming with his friends and the new roles. I was in chat for a bit, but mostly talking with the family on the computer. I haven't played Red Dead Online at all, so I have no idea what it's like now. Alright, well, maybe we can talk to Lisa more, because we got a whole bunch of information on her people.
Yes.
Hi, Lisa?
Oh, it's you. Have you learned anything?
Okay, I just realized I was thinking it was like an hour earlier than it was. I'm not paying enough attention to the time. It's way past time to quit. Whoops. Alright, so let's get through this and then I'll head back to the house, save it, and that'll be time to quit.
I learned something about Jamie Graham.
And?
She's dead. Lisa?
Did Gavin kill her? Don't come back until you know for sure.
We don't know if Gavin actually killed her. Alright, Tiffany is also dead.
I learned something about Tiffany Walters. She's dead too. Lisa, do you know something about this?
I don't know anything. Like I said, I just suspect. Don't come back unless you know more.
Both girls are dead.
Lisa, both of these girls are dead.
I know that. You think I don't know that? But until I know that Gavin was involved with both of them, I don't see why it's any of my business.
Well, we know at the very least that an email was sent from Gavin, but that doesn't prove that he killed them.
Nothing concrete yet.
Then why are you here?
I'll be back.
Fine.
Let's see, by the way, the reason I posted like 5 comments in the past hour is due to be so tired. I'm sorry, dude. Well, we're gonna wrap up, so if you can nap or whatever, that would be the perfect time to. Let's see, my computer is close enough to the sofa that I lied down on the sofa with the headphones on for a while. And also not really, John. Usually go from about 3 to 6. It's 5:41. I thought I usually quit. Oh, I guess I quit at 10. I'm so out of it. No, you're right. I usually go about 20 more minutes. For some reason, I was thinking I quit at 9. I quit at 10. How long has it been since I've been streaming? Thank you, Blaze. Let's see. The new update looks cool. You can be a bounty hunter, collector, or a trader. And if you're a trader, you can have a dog. That sounds fun. Wait, so I didn't even realize they had like classes or something. That's kind of cool. Turn that brain clock back, John. I know. Have you ever do that where you look at the time and you think, oh crap, I'm late. Even though you're not at all. You're just fine. I just, for whatever reason, I imagined I'm supposed to quit at 9, aren't I? Yes. My blood just ran cold, just like that when I looked at the time. Let's see, I'm going to be able to get an hour and a half of sleep after being awake for 23 hours. Blaze, you're going to hurt yourself, dude. You need to get more sleep, my man. Let's see. It's a brand new update. It just came out today. I have not played it yet. Oh, no wonder your husband was on there. Let's see, I have done that at 4 a.m. before school. Yes, I've done that too, where I wake up and I have to be up at like 6. And I wake up and it's like 5:30, but for some reason my brain thinks that I need to be up at 5, not 6. So I think I'm 30 minutes late. I'm not. I'm 30 minutes early. All right. So we need to prove that Tiffany and Jamie had some kind of connection. Go back to Tiffany. I wish we could get in this mailbox. I have Fridays off. Woot woot. I have this Friday off, which you know what that means, guys. Late stream on Thursday. No, none of this 10 o'clock go to bed BS. Let's see, my hubby keeps calling me upstairs to play it. Oh, Wolverine. Keeps saying that it'll make me feel better, but I might be able to play after talking with everyone. There we go. If we can cheer you up enough to go kill some cowboys, we've done our job. But that would be fun. I haven't played Red Dead Online, but I've heard a lot of good things about GTA Online. So I'm guessing Red Dead is probably kind of similar, but with cowboys and rolls apparently. Less shark cards.
Locked. No response.
So I remember there was something on the notice board here.
Flyers for guitar lessons, computer although
that she thought was interesting. The Wi-Fi one. Yeah, we already used that hint. Okay. Go kill cowboys? Alright, be right back. Murdering Nisha. Nisha? Nisha's cowboy? Well, if you have time, there's a lot to do in Red Dead Online now. Now, is that a game where if you jump in now, players that have been playing for a while will be like super powerful and have all kinds of stuff? I've heard a lot of people complain about GTA Online where they feel like they have to spend like $100 just to buy stuff to catch up. Oh, Nisha from Borderlands. Did Borderlands 3 already come out? I saw some reviews that were really good, but I wasn't sure if it was already available or not. Alright, let's go talk to Tiffany.
Stay close to the door, Red. I'm heading in.
After you, Joey.
Let's see, I don't know. I'm waiting for it on Steam. Oh, you're in the long haul, Janie. Yeah, I don't know if it might have been a 6-month exclusivity window or a year. I forget. But it's going to be a little while. Let me make sure there's nothing else I missed looking at. I don't think so. Six months.
Hello again.
That's not too bad.
What?
Now, we already asked her about the new ones, but we might have new things to ask her if we hit these again.
About this Gavin fella.
I told you I don't know.
So you say.
No, I can't.
You can't say?
Why are you bothering me? Just leave me alone.
Let's see, you do need 15 gold bars to start a roll, but if you get on and do missions and daily challenges, you should get gold bars pretty quickly. Oh, that's good. I have 185 gold bars because I would get a few gold bars a day doing the daily challenges, but my hubby also tends to get on my name for an hour and do things for me. That's super sweet. He's hooking you up. He's like, guess what, babe? I know it's been like a week since you played, but look at all this money you have.
That's a cute picture there of you. Who's your friend?
Stop with the personal questions. It's my life. I'm just leaving.
I'm gonna go through all these again because I feel like we might have something new on one of them, but I think she might also just say that every time.
Are you familiar with...
What?
Have you...
What?
About the... So
no.
you...
Why just...
There's been times where we have like bugged them about something multiple times and that was the solution.
So...
No.
So...
Nice...
That's a...
Stop. It's just...
Could you tell...
Stop. It's just...
Have you ever heard...
No.
Do you ever go to a...
Why would I go to a place...
Nothing. See, why does every ghost have their own color? What determines that color? You know, I imagine they just give them a color so they don't look the same. Because, you know, with those low amount of pixels, like, if they had, like, if he wasn't wearing a hat and if, like, two people had long or short hair, they might look very similar. I'm guessing the color is just to distinguish them.
Well, see you around.
Yeah, see you.
But that's a good question. The laws of anime here. Let's see, sometimes they are easy, like jump over a fence 10 times with your horse and bam, you get 1 gold bar. Well, that's kind of cool. I didn't realize they had those kind of challenges. She's a pink ghost because she likes pink. And her house, maybe? Her walls, yeah. Maybe when you become a ghost, you are whatever your favorite color is. That'd be kind of cool. What's everybody's favorite color? Mine's blue. I like a good dark blue. I'm gonna just try to use a tie on.
Wouldn't do any good. A spook has to be spiritually ready before it can move on.
Too early.
Until she realizes she's dead, she's stuck here.
So there's no way to get Rosa in there, I don't think.
Keeping cozy?
Sure. I like hanging out in building lobbies. Does wonders for my reputation.
And of course, nobody comes when I buzz.
No response.
Trixie. I'm not sure. Let's see, purple. I bleed purple. Purple's a fantastic color. Andy's two favorite colors are green and purple. Let's see. Is it weird that I don't have a favorite color? So many different colors can look nice in so many different contexts. I just can't single one out. Yeah, I'm the same way. I mean, there's certain colors I love in certain contexts. Like, I like burgundy, like that real dark red a lot. I like a real dark forest green. I think I like dark colors. But blue was always my favorite color when I was a kid, so I always default to blue. You guys have any ideas? We could try calling the police officer again. Kind of want to go back to the other apartment.
Hi, it's me again.
We do have something else to tell him about. We can tell him about Jamie. Let's see. My favorite colors are black, dark black, pitch black, pastel black, pastel black, sorry, light black, and faded black. I love it, Wolverine. That's amazing. I love black as well. I mean, you guys have seen me. I'm wearing green right now, but 90% of the time, I'm wearing a black shirt. Tajay, I got nothing because I was passed out and I don't know what's going on anymore. Whose pens are these? What was the last thing you remember, Tajay? Even though black is a shade. Actually, black is... it depends on if you're talking about paint or if you're talking about like RGB color spectrum, like a computer, you know? In which case, for computers, black is all of the colors combined. Maximum intensity. And white is like an absence of all color. It's okay, you just missed me crying in stream. But fixed now. Doing much better. Let's see, the last stream, I seem to have passed out before you started playing. Oh, so you basically missed everything, Tajay. You passed out 14 years ago. Welcome to the future. Okay, let's ask him about Jamie.
I wanted to talk to you about Jamie Graham.
Who?
Jamie, a Columbia student. I was told you were looking into it.
You get around, don't you?
I think Jamie and Jeremy might be connected. Could we talk somewhere?
Why should I do that?
Look, you owe me, and I might be able to help you out again.
You could, huh?
Like you said, I get around.
What the hell? I need a cup of coffee anyway. You know a place in Alphabet City called Cup of Clay?
I'll find it.
Right. See you there.
Sweet. All right, that worked. So now we're going to be able to get some more information about Jamie from the police officer. Let's see, John and everyone, let me talk about my feelings, so now I'm feeling better. Wolverine. I'm glad, always welcome, everybody. If you guys ever need to vent or whatever, life sucks, guys. There's good times and there's bad times. And if you ever need to vent or chat, always feel free in here. Always feel free on the Discord. You're never a bother to us. We always like to help each other out. And it'll be rare, but there'll be times when I'll vent on stream too. So we always just try to keep things light, fun, and make sure everybody's happy. If someone's having a bad time, we'll help cheer them up. John did his Jazzercise stream already. It is the future. You missed it, Tajay. We just did like 2 hours of Jazzercise. Oh, thank you, Relentless, giving the rundown. Go figure, I miss all the good stuff. And it's weird, Taji, but for whatever reason, I accidentally turned off the save VOD, so nobody will ever be able to watch it again. You just missed it. I can't believe we're already at 1 million followers and 1,000 subscribers. What do you know? You would, John. You would. No. I like to keep the VODs on because it helps people catch up that miss the streams, and I get to upload them to YouTube and kind of have them forever archived. Let's meet the cop at the cafe. Jesse, you just asked to come up on my lap and now you want down again?
It's the barista. Caramel espresso shots. I am so coming here when this is over.
I love coffee. And sweetened coffee, too.
Those look pretty good, actually. Organically grown. Not bad.
Apparently, he knows of a good coffee joint.
It's the detective I met up on the High Line.
Oh God, soundtrack. Stop trying to relax me to sleep. I know, it's pretty nice, isn't it? If I didn't have to work tomorrow, I would totally have a cup of coffee right now. Alright, since this is like a weird coffee place, I want to know what Joey's idea of everything is.
It's the cop we met up on the High Line. She seems a little too happy about selling coffee for a living. Bags of coffee beans. Yuck. How long have those been sitting there?
Totally different than how he saw it, or how Rosa saw it.
Hi.
Hi, you're new here, aren't you?
Yeah, my first time.
How did you know?
I knew it. I never forget a face.
It's so tempting, but I've already had more coffee today than I should.
I don't think
this is, excuse me, a damn fine cup of coffee.
Perfect. Oh, okay, so side topic. Possible game to stream later. Have you guys ever heard of a game called Deadly Premonition? That sound clip is from a TV show called Twin Peaks. Deadly Premonition is a very cult, weird horror game that came out in the mid-2000s for Xbox 360 and PS3. It just came out for Switch, and I think it's also on PC, but very weird Twin Peaks kind of game. I've never played it. It's like right up my alley. I don't know why I've never played it. I just never had time where I'm like, okay, I'm going to focus on this game now. But I have a strong interest in playing it, so I don't know if that was a game you guys would be interested in streaming. I want to play it sometime, so if you guys want to see it, I would be totally down to play that. Let's see, John, why have you not played this game for us? It's just, there's too many games, not enough time. But that one, it's kind of a game that I never really thought of playing. I've heard bad things about the PC version. People have said the PC version is garbage. I have it on Steam, but they say it's hard to get working, it crashes all the time. But apparently it just came out on Switch, and I guess the Switch version is more reliable. So if I did stream it, I might pick it up on there. I don't know. Maybe we'll try the PC version, but it's supposed to be really weird, really silly, makes hardly any sense, but it's very funny. Let's see. Oh, your hubby played it about a year ago. What did you think, Wolverine? And you love it, Relentless? That's good. Have you seen the whole game? And have I played Vampire the Masquerade? Feel that's your style too. I have not, Janie, and I also have that on Steam. That's definitely on my I want to play it sometime list. I played Vampire Redemption, which is the game before it, but it's nothing like Vampire the Masquerade. And I do want to play the first Vampire the Masquerade before the second one comes out. It's hard to get working. It crashes all the time. Sounds like me. Aw. Let's see. Not too often you hear of the Switch port being the more stable version of the game. You know, and it's something to do with that creator. I think his name is Swery or Swervy or something. But I guess all of his games have like a lot of jank to them. But because it's a PC version, PCs are usually more prone to jank if you don't program it right, because there's so many different combinations for PCs, you know, different graphics cards, sound cards, things like that. So, yeah, I guess the Switch version is better because it came out like 9 years newer, you know? I've watched the whole game and it's so weird and wonderful. I might have to play that. Let's see, I remember him getting aggravated doing one of the trophies, but it's pretty cool. I will not do trophy hunting. I just want to experience the story. Let's see, I played Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines with friends through Discord. They were watching me and shouting at me because I am bad at games. It was fun, but we never finished it. I might play that, Jamie. Let's see, you platinum it on the PS4. Wait, Deadly Premonition? I didn't realize that that game came out on PS4. I thought it was only on PS3. It was a director's cut. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I missed that, Blaze. Should we start or save this conversation with Salvatore for the next stream? This Salvatore? Nah. Let's knock this out, and then we'll probably cut it.
Do you know the detective over there?
Durkin? He's a regular.
Thanks. I'll see you around.
Have a good night.
Ah, Mr. Durkin.
Hi, Detective Durkin?
Oh, it's you. So, what can I do for you?
So, any progress on
Rage.
Look, you helped us out on the ID, but don't push it. You know about as much as I do.
I need to turn down the volume on that one. That always catches me off guard.
So why are you looking into Jamie's death? Her teacher said it was natural.
Well, she was right. It looked that way, sure enough.
And?
Her body was found in a dumpster off of Amsterdam. Natural or not, how did the body get in there?
Love you too, Spider. By the way, it was cool watching you dance earlier. Spider Monkey 83 was actually streaming earlier. Just Dance 2019. But your mic was kind of cutting in and out. I'm not sure. Were you using the mic on the PlayStation camera, or were you using a different mic? Let's see. I think he got it on the PlayStation Store for like $4. That's not bad, Wolverine. I wonder, did he have a lot of problems playing it on the PS4, or was it pretty stable? I caught like the last 30 seconds of your stream. Nice. Well, they call it dancing. More like flailing around. That's how I dance.
A dumpster. So it was murder.
I didn't say that. It was 3 blocks away from some nightclub. We learned she was a regular, so we went over. She bought it in the upstairs room. Some kind of VIP area. 1 minute, dancing the night away. The next, lights out. Nobody saw how she died, just that she was dead. Anyway, the bouncer saw it and freaked, so he snuck her out and dumped her. Like I said, cut and dry. Case closed.
The bouncer saw a body and just threw it in the trash? That's fantastic.
How are you sure she wasn't murdered?
We have this thing called a coroner's report.
Right. What did it say?
I don't know the medical term, but some kind of brain vessel burst? It happens. One thing's for sure. It was no murder. Just rotten luck.
I don't believe that.
What else did the coroner's report say?
Nothing too important. Why?
I don't know. Could I see it? You do owe me.
I don't know about that, but you certainly do get around. Look, I can't give you the actual report, but I can give you the gist. You might be nuts, but for some reason, I think you're alright.
Thanks.
Don't thank me. You owe me now. You got a phone?
Yeah.
When we finish here, I'll send you a message.
There we go. So he's going to email it to us. Let's see. I was sweating like crazy. Oh, I imagine so, Spider Monkey. Let's see. If I remember, I think it was pretty good. Not too many problems. I just remember it being very strange. That's what I'm looking forward to, Wolverine. I love weird stuff. To be honest, that sounds like something I'd do. Throw the body in the trash, relentless. So we're just going to go through all these. We never had the chance to talk to him about all these.
How did Jeremy die? What was the cause of death, I mean?
Small caliber bullet to the back of the head. He never saw it coming.
That's horrible.
Yeah, well, what are you gonna do?
He's so nonchalant about it. Yeah, what you gonna do?
Has this ever happened on the High Line before?
Not like that, no. The place used to be a dump. They cleaned it up good, but some grime you can't wash off.
Do you know anyone named Gavin?
You're gonna have to be more specific than that.
He's kind of a cult leader. I'm not sure what he does yet.
A cult leader?
Yet?
Have you heard of him or not?
Nah, sorry.
Okay. Let's see. I mean, haven't we all panicked and thrown a body in the trash at one point or other? No? Just me? Just you and the bouncer, Relentless. Although, I've never seen the bouncer and Relentless in the same place at the same time. Could it be the same person? Spider, I've done that. You're not alone. Apparently, it's just me that hasn't done that. I admit nothing.
Thrown away like trash. That's horrible.
You're surprised? You know what happened up on the High Line. Some people are animals. They choke someone's mother to death for no good reason.
Garbage.
Does the name Tiffany Walters mean anything to you?
Nah.
Do you know any Rachels?
Nah, sorry.
That's so generic. Do you know any Rachels? See, I have. It was my own. You threw your own body in the trash, Janie?
Do the initials STP mean anything to you?
Nah, sorry.
You spoke to Professor Appleton.
The grandkids prof? Yeah, why?
No reason, really.
Just confirming, I guess. To be fair, I do not know any Rachels. I do know one Rachel from high school. However the name is spelled. I think that's correct. Yeah. I am trash. It is where I belong. You are not trash, Janie. Don't talk about yourself like that. Let's see. I feel like hell right now. Been awake 23 hours. And you get 1 hour of sleep, right? Let's see. Okay, John, I'm going to head upstairs and try to play a bit of Red Dead 2 online. Oh, Wolverine, thank you so much for coming in. I'm glad you were able to chat with us and let us know what's going on. It was good to hang out and kind of get some stuff off your chest, but have a great night and enjoy the game. We'll hopefully see you next time. Thanks so much for listening to me again. Anytime our ears are open, whether it's in stream or in Discord or wherever, always feel free to chat with us.
You spoke to Professor Appleton.
The grandkids prof? Yeah.
Oh, I already asked him that.
This club where Jamie died. It was Munray's, wasn't it?
You get around. Yeah, that was the place.
So all that we really got was the autopsy information.
How come Munray's is still open after what they did?
How do you think any club stays open? They offer favors and spread money around to the right people, and the whole thing never happened. It's all hushed up. Nothing in the papers even.
So, any
Look, you helped us out on the ID, but don't push it. You know about as much as I do.
Janie Springs Harry Potter references in my John Cadia stream. Harry Potter's cool. I wouldn't get the references more than likely. Let's see. What was said? I missed it. Thanks, Professor Umbridge. Umbridge. Yeah, see, even something like that I don't remember. The name kind of sounds familiar.
Well, bye.
See ya.
Toasty. I've only seen them once. Sleep is overrated, but I gotta get to bed. Everyone have a wonderful night. That's funny, Spider. Have a great night, Spider.
Hey, check it out. I got a message from Durkin.
Check out that coroner's report. Actually, I'm gonna go back home because we'll wrap it up here too. See, I love Harry Potter. I take great offense at being called Umbridge. You have 666 tokens, Blaze. Don't get any more. Let's see, John Umbridge is the giant pink with all the cat plates. All the cat plates? No, still not ringing a bell. I don't think anyone's ever checked their points and had 666 before. That's funny. Where's our new message? I thought it was in there. Oh, here it is. Coroner's report. Oh, wait. I can combine things. I didn't think I was able to do that anymore. Umbridge is a horrible person and we hate her. I think... Is Umbridge that, like, small, angry, older woman in Harry Potter? Okay, so blood work was clean. No sign of harmful or illegal substances. Cause of death, traumatic hemorrhage due to spontaneous bleeding into the brain tissue. I mean, she is all those things. Okay. Weasel, what's going on, buddy? Warch time. We need to make a new warch time command. It'll do something awesome. 4 days, 13 hours. What's funny is, like, when you're playing a game or something, you don't think of time played as in days, but when you play like an MMO, like World of Warcraft or something, it does count days and like, or time in days and then months. It gets kind of scary when it starts adding up like that. How's it going, Weasel? Very good to see you, dude. So I'm going to try to combine a few of these real quick, and then we'll probably call it. So the coroner's report and Munray's.
No, I don't see any connection at all.
That's where she died. All right. We don't know what STP is yet. How about Rachel and STP?
No, I don't see any connection at all.
Let's see, I would be terrified to know how much playtime I put into Cities of Heroes. I played that game from beta to sunset. Yeah, it would probably be like a year of game time, which is frightening when you think about it. How about Gavin and Munray's?
No,
Dang. Gavin in the Highline.
I have no idea who Gavin...
Jamie Graham and coroner's report.
This coroner report doesn't tell us anything we didn't already know.
So Tiffany and Rachel, we know they're friends.
Rachel and Tiffany were in the same photograph together, so obviously they know each other.
Poor Blaze. Usually I don't want your streams to end, but please don't go much longer, John. I'm begging you. Yeah, we're about to wrap up. I was just hoping I could find out something cool while we're here. I'm not seeing anything I can connect right now. Okay, that's probably a good time to call it. Unfortunately, when we start up again, I won't remember what we need to do exactly. We'll fumble around like we always do. We'll figure it out. All right. It's credits time. Where'd my screen go? There we go. I love that music. This is, of course, our good friend Therapy Android's music that she created for the stream. Let's see. And for about 2 years, it was actually my main source of income. But how did you make money off of City of Heroes, Tajay? I'm curious. I didn't realize you could make money off of NMO. I mean, I guess you could sell characters. Were you like selling gold or something? Let's see. Doing very well, Weasel. Just working and playing Gears 5 when I can. So how's Gears 5 doing? It's like officially out today or something. I think Tuesday, because you got to play early because you had like that Xbox Platinum Game Pass or something, I'm guessing. But I think it's out today for everybody else, right? For the peasants. Let's see. It'd probably be for more than a year of playtime. For a 2-year period, I made money playing the game. I was on 12 hours a day. Dang, that's incredible, Tajay. It's tragedy. Oh, I don't have my camera set up for this one. I forgot. I had put my head in that black chasm right there where a face should go, but I had that set up for my webcam. I don't have that set up for this one. Derp. It's just a tragedy. That's all it was. Dang it. All right. Let's see, it's been really good. I can't wait for them to add some classic maps. Then I will thoroughly enjoy it, because then you'll know where everything is. You'll know where to hide and all the strategies. When are they planning on adding the classic maps? Let's see, and I played for about 8 years total. I sold power leveling and influence in-game currency. Could you make some decent money doing that? That's really cool, Tajay. So, bummer we didn't beat this game. I actually thought we might beat this one before, but when we wrapped up the story with the ghost, I could tell, ooh, this game's going to be longer. And this is actually, honestly, going to be the longest one, because all of the other Blackwell Legacy games, we beat them all within 3 streams. This is the 3rd stream, and we did not finish this game. It's going to take at least 4. So this one's going to take a little bit longer. But hopefully we can wrap it up soon, and then just one more game to go. And what do you guys think about us doing a kind of a spooky Halloween October stream thing? I was thinking about doing exclusively spoopy games for October. I want to know what you guys thought of that. Not everyone's into spooky games, and they won't all be like actual scary games. Some might just be horror themed or have like scary themes, but they won't be scary. Like a game like Deadly Premonition is not scary. It's probably more goofy than anything. But some of the games will be scary. Like, I recently got that Blair Witch game, and I want to play that. I see, Therapy did such a great job on this track. Seriously, Blaze, I love this. I wish I was, like, musically talented. I'm so jealous. I say, they haven't said when they'll release them. Darn them, Weasel. I would assume within 3 months after the initial release hype wears off. That makes sense. Keep people coming back. Let's see. I'm always down for spoopy games. That's good, Relentless. Let's see, I average between 10 and 15 an hour, which is pretty damn good in 06. Heck yeah, Taji, that's a jobby job. That's not just you goofing around in games anymore. Spoopy, yes. Let's see, Graham's such a fun pronunciation difference, by the way. Oh yeah, I gotta check Discord, don't I, before I quit. Just in case. It looks like there's something in general chat. There it is. That's what you're talking about, Graham. So I always say it as Graham. I guess you could say Graham. Graham. I just say Graham. Almost like a gram of something, you know, like a unit of measurement. But let me mute the music real quick and let's test that out. Graham. How would you say that in England? So it's like Graham. Kind of sounds like Graham. 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 Is that right? Yeah. I always say Graham. It's close though. Not too bad. Apologies for the aggressive YouTube title. Let's see. Aggressive YouTube title. Just how to pronounce Graham. I can't read the whole thing. It's cut off on my screen. Now I have to actually go to YouTube and see what the full title is. You got me curious. Aggressive YouTube. Oh, the right way. I see. It was cut off on Discord. I'd actually bring it up on a web browser to see the whole thing. Let's see. Graham, such a fun pronunciation difference, by the way. You're also down with some spooky games. Nice, Tajay. And if we're going to do spooky games, October is the time to do it. I know not everyone's into spooky games, but we'll definitely do some spooky themed games that really aren't that scary. But one nice thing about spooky games is generally they do have stories. Like, I always like to play games that have like a good story focus, and I don't know, something about horror games, they always tend to have an interesting story. Let's see. And shout out to Wolverine for joining the Discord for the first time. Yes, Wolverine's already taken off, but welcome her to the Discord. Everybody say hi to her. She's a really cool person. Oh, she already said hi in there as well. But yeah, she's been going through some rough stuff. So yeah, I'm glad we were able to cheer her up. That was really cool. I'm glad she came in here. Let's see. John's initial guesses are always the best part of this. I mean, that's what I want to do, right? Because I don't want to play it immediately and then just criticize how it sounds, you know, or think about it. I want to actually make a guess of how I would say that in Britain and then let it go. And 90% of the time, I'm way off. Let's see, even better if we get Andy for the spooky games, because then John gets scared too. I mean, every once in a while, I will get real scared with a horror game, but it's not common. I was thinking about getting this, I think it's called Paranormal Activity. There's a VR game that's supposed to actually be like really scary, plus in VR. That might be a bit much for me, so that might be fun to watch me stream. Maybe we'll do that at some point. Let's see. Throwback to the squirrel one. How would I say it? Squeal. Squeal. Let's see. No, what I want to see someone stream is Dead Space. Dead Space is a great game. I played that when it first came out. I don't think I played Dead Space 2 or 3, though. I played the first one. And I also had some weird Dead Space game on... Where's my music, by the way? Did I mute that? Oh, I muted it over here. That's right. Much better. What was I talking about? Dead Space. I have a Dead Space game on the Wii. It's like a light gun game. Where you use the Wiimote to shoot stuff, kind of like House of the Dead. It's pretty cool. It's not great, but it's all right. Let's see. It's an excellent spoopy game series that I have not seen in years. I've been wanting to play Alien Isolation, but that game still freaks me out. I've never played it, Relentless. I was interested in it, but I heard that it is like 20 hours plus, which people usually say they really like the game, but they say it's way too long. I don't know if it has like a lot of backtracking or something, but I am interested in playing it. There's also 2 games. I'm not going to tell you what they are, but there's 2 games that I've played before that one of them I absolutely love. I think it's a brilliant game, and I think you guys will like the story. The other one is just batshit insane. And it's a scary game, and I just want to show it to you guys for fun. It's an older game, but it's not Phantasmagoria. But I'll just randomly spring it on you guys sometime. During the month of October, of course, and we'll check it out. It'll be cool. I also kind of want to play through Resident Evil 2 again. I played it twice, but there's 4 endings to get. And if you guys have not seen Resident Evil 2, the remake, it is fantastic. Really creepy, great graphics, just, I don't know, it's got a good pace, just a really good game. Let's see, it's kind of long, but it's also really atmospheric and it creeps me out. Yeah, even if I don't play through the whole game, that might be a good game just to stream for a little bit to see what it's like. Let's see, you did mute it, and it was pointless as the YouTube audio didn't play. Oh, you didn't hear the YouTube audio when I did that? Hold on, I'm sorry about that. You know what? I think I had the desktop audio muted as well. I think that might have been the problem. Here's Graham. Graham.
Graham. Graham.
There we go. I did not mean to mute that. Whoops. Now where's the music? Oh, I think we're right in between takes. It should restart. Imagine Graham. Yeah, Graham. I think that's fine. Graham. I don't have a problem with either one. I don't think one is like, that's obviously terrible. I can see benefits to both of them. Let's see, there's nothing quite like saving the game and having to worry about getting killed in the middle of saving because it takes time. That is terrifying relentless. That almost seems like a bug. A lot of games, they don't let you save wherever you want. You can only save where the game ensures that you're safe. Like Resident Evil's like that. You get to go in a safe room and nothing can harm you. You can usually go into a box and switch out your inventory. You can save the game and then you're good. Now the lieutenant was a little bit more tricky. I don't know about that lieutenant. It's so anxiety inducing. That sounds fun. Although you guys are just seeing me like, oh my god. Oh, you guys probably like that. Watching me have a heart attack. Alright, who is online right now? Let's raid somebody. It's getting late. Let's see. Thank you to John and everyone in chat for another great stream. Thank you guys. There is no stream without the community. You guys are fantastic. I just turn on the show and chat with you guys and play games I'm interested in. But I'm glad you jumped in. Let's see. Who am I following? Who's online? Oh, there's a few people online right now. Let's see. Looks like Kate is currently playing Control, which is a game I really want to play, but I haven't gotten it yet. But it looks really cool. It's got ray tracing and fantastic graphics, and it's from Remedy, which is one of my favorite game companies. Let me make sure she's still actually streaming. I don't want to raid her and she's like done. Oh yeah, she's playing. Plus, it looks like she just redid her whole stream setup. It looks like she's running in Windows 95 or Windows 98. It's cool. It's like her game is in a window and her camera is like in another small like window. You'll see when we raid her, but it looks really cool. I'm impressed. Let's see. Always down for more, Kate. Yes. I absolutely can't participate in the raid, unfortunately. I have to be off now. Yes, get some sleep, Blaze. Thank you so much for hanging out as long as you did and for sharing the word, of course, Graham. I appreciate it, dude. Take care, man. Get some rest. Okay, we'll make one last pun. Juncatia. Okay, I got that out of my system. Now you can sleep well. Get that hour of sleep. Hopefully 2 hours. And we'll see you next time, dude. Take care. All right, let me get this raid started. Make sure I spell this right. It's a tricky one. Kate with an 8. Alright, I think I got it. Alrighty, we got this. So everybody, normal schedule, nothing changing this week. I will see you guys Thursday, and I have Friday off, so we will do an extra long stream. And I think my wife might be trying to work from home Friday. If she does, that means she gets to stay up a little bit later. She might try to stream with us. Fingers crossed, we might be able to finish up Telling Lies. If not, we'll finish up this game. Either way, it's all good. Kate, thanks, bye. Thanks. See, I feel, right? It's kind of hard. I almost put the N in there too. A little tricky, but we got it. All right, guys, until next time, take care. You guys are all amazing. I'll see you in a couple days. Later, guys.